So while you at it peeping this shit, go ahead to youtube.com/waterway TV and subscribe to that shit. Yeah, you know the waves in it. Baseball when hitting a home run, hit it with the coldest rains. And even on my bad days, I'm a clutch to finish. The track diminished, the booth burnt, hands is itching. Damn.
These are Yeat.
Damn, why they
But it was like zombies.
What city is
zombies. I think it was Philly.
You gotta fix that Twins thing.
Oh shit!
I would not want to ever perform
Even though they
there
can't see it.
again.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no,
I ain't
some
fucking with y'all.
zombies.
I'm like,
Some
I'm
niggas-
fucking with y'all, but I ain't fucking with y'all for real.
Welcome.
The Glorilla zombies.
Glorilla.
We here.
We need that frontal.
Glorilla. Yeah, we're live streaming to 50,000 people right now.
50,000 Banook
For
nukes.
episode 763 of the Waterway.
What's poppin', y'all, man? Long time no see. Long time no hear. You feel me?
Drop waves in the chat.
Can you hear anything? I can't even hear nothing.
I'll have to test your mic.
I'm
You
deaf.
should put your mic under your chin, probably.
You were correct with
Hi
that.
guys, it's good to see y'all once again.
I can hit the Dougie for you guys.
Oh hell no!
Little dirty ass.
Who was that? Was that Simone Biles? Who was that?
Gabby Douglas.
Oh my god!
The
Yeah,
Olympics.
yeah. If she was Biles, at least she would have been a goat to be doing that. But that's crazy.
If Biles did it, she would have did it so BON. That shit would have been crazy.
The whole world would have shook. That would have been crazy, bro.
Your mic sounds like a
That would have
robot,
been the
too.
rough.
Do I sound like a robot?
A little bit, a little bit.
I think it's
Oh
My boy got that tune.
man,
Got the little
just
tune.
got auto tune wherever I go.
Just natural auto tune.
I swear, it's just in my voice box. It just changes to the tune of whatever.
That shit would be
You got that,
that shit would be cuz.
You got that
Try talking
DDG
now.
voice.
Hello.
That's better, I think, right?
Yeah, that sounded better in my
Yeah, his
headphones.
gain was just way.
Hey, I didn't even let y'all hear my real voice whole time. Whole time I was
whole time this
acting.
is actually my real voice.
This is my real voice.
Oh, that nigga's that shit.
He did my.
He tried to pull the
real
Michael
voice.
He said I
Jackson.
was just
Yeah,
faking
no,
it
that was some
for the-
other shit.
for the
That was some
persona.
other
That
shit. That DDG shit, I was like, bro, I don't know what they did for that. But if his voice was really that deep,
Yo, yo.
that'd be some crazy shit.
Whole time y'all niggas ain't never heard my real voice.
You still can't hear anything?
I
Hold
can't.
on. I can't even get that.
nothing.
No, that's
There
crazy.
must be something wrong with the mic, with the
Hold on,
headphones.
yeah.
Hey, I ain't
'Cause
never
they're all
really
plugged
talked
in.
like this for real. Or
You
just
can
been
hear?
using my fake
Yeah.
voice.
If they can hear us, movie.
Yeah, well, I hear smooth. This shit
You
about
can hear mine if you want.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm already hot. I don't want to be warm.
Little hot
Yeah,
head.
that's crazy. Little deep and high voice.
Damn, it is kind of different.
Little
not
deep and
hearing
high
it.
voice.
I swear.
But we was just talking about the Glorilla throwing her wig into the crowd.
Yeah, man. What y'all thinking about that? That shit crazy.
They didn't
wish I
have to
would've
snatch
caught it.
her
Probably
like
wish I
that.
Grabbing her shit was crazy.
She could have asked.
Yeah.
Whoever wanted her wig, they
swear.
could have asked.
Yeah.
I swear,
And
it's
she
a kind
could have
tap
just
on the
took it out.
shoulder.
Oh, me.
Well,
They had to
looks
snatch
like
her
whoever
head
got it
back.
was pretty
That's
Oh,
so
me.
OC.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Give her
happy for the girl who
whiplash.
got it, though, and re-put it on, and
I mean,
she
I'm
made
just
that shit
glad
look good, but
Glorilla took it like a champ.
a champion.
Yeah,
She was a
definitely.
champion.
Because, I mean, if that was one of these little soft rappers that act hard body, they probably would have popped the nigga. Or beat
I'm
the
never
nigga
doing a
ass.
show ever again
Yeah.
in this city.
They would
ever.
have
I swear,
They would
I
have got him back
swear.
on stage and cut the set
Guy
forever.
artists do that too. Not to say they don't.
You said who?
I said guy, like male artists.
No,
do that.
that's
I mean,
what
I
I'm
would've
talking about. That's
expected
what I
more
said.
dudes
Guy
to do
artists
that.
would
That
have.
would- on me.
No, guy artists would have done that 100%.
Oh my
Because
god.
dudes be getting mad when you just like when you
throw a
just,
water bottle at him.
Yeah, you
I
know.
swear.
Yeah, literally.
Walk off stage, pull a Kid Cudi.
I feel like
Oh,
I
me,
feel like
that
that
shit
happened
was
at like a
That shit was
Destroy
sad.
Lonely concert. Someone like threw their phone at him or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn. He
Oh
started
yeah.
tweaking.
He threatened
He
to
seemed like
stop
the
the
type,
show.
though.
Yeah.
He said, "Y'all niggas tweaking, bro." He
He
was
said,
in
this ain't
auto
no
tune.
internet party. I was like, oh my,
my
god.
this nigga.
He said, "Y'all niggas hit my kneecap."
Oh, me.
Niggas
Lost
hit-
his
Niggas
kneecap
threw
to
their
an
iPhone. That shit hard body
That
though.
shit can
Yeah, that
really
shit
take
probably
your
hurt,
ACL, bro.
That shit
During
hit the
mid
soft
performance.
spot. That shit.
Yeah, boy, that shit hit the cap, bro, the wrong way. Your
Oh,
shit can
me.
feel displaced,
Oh,
bro.
me.
That
Spin
shit.
your shit all the way back.
Bro,
Oh,
finna stop
me.
the
Have you
whole
limping
tour.
it?
Before we get too far in this podcast, shout out to Northern Chill, the best water in the world, 7.8
Shout
pH.
out.
No.
Shout out to
You
Chills.
already know how we're coming. We're always drinking Northern Chill. Use code WWTV20 for 20% off anything on northernchill.com. Besides like pallets, you can't order a whole pallet and get 20% off apparently because I'm guessing it's
You gotta
already
chew your water.
It's already discounted, but Northern Chill's
We
the best
talking about
water.
chewing water.
We fucking with them. We gotta do some more. We gotta do a. They asked us to do some photos. We had to do some of those.
I mean,
Like some something that it said something about to show like you're a proud American or something.
yeah.
I remember that.
Like
it was
America's
like,
water.
It was like a couple weeks ago. We were about to do
But
something.
we ran out. We were gonna do them, but we ran out
yeah,
of water.
we
We had
had
one bottle left, and we were like, "Damn, can we?" Because when they asked, we had one bottle left.
Yeah,
we're like,
we were trying to
we
finish.
could maybe all finesse like this one bottle and take pictures, but then
That'd be
I
crazy.
think we just ended up drinking it
Yeah.
and didn't take any photos.
Wow.
Like, fuck it, bro.
But now we got.
That's
but now we got more.
America.
Now we
We're
got more.
sharing water.
Freedom.
Hey, we out
Flint.
here.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Have you heard about that in Ohio that they have fucked up water right now?
There's probably a
Because
lot of
of the
places.
toxic-
with
Yeah,
fucked
bro,
up.
I
They
don't
had
know
like
the exact
thing, but if
they
you
had
look
like
up the Ohio
two
water
toxic
thing,
things
yeah,
happen
stuff
back
dumped
to
in the-
back.
They had
dumped in their
two?
water.
It was
yeah.
like the train, and
Yeah.
then something else happened like right after that.
I've heard about the train. I know there was
fish
two.
are dying. People are getting sick just by living in the city. That like it's in
Yeah,
the
bro, they're
air
calling
and
it
shit.
Chernobyl Part 2. Because
don't
it's
even
the-
know
Whoa, for real?
Yeah, well, mainly, but just because like of like companies are just downplaying it so much, so
Yeah,
they're,
like
they're
nobody's
saying,
doing nothing about it. Like it's not a big
Mhm.
deal or whatever.
Like they're saying, like,
It's
people
not. It's
won't get
freaking
sick.
Ohio, bro.
That's where
I
Trippie
swear, if
Red's
it was
from.
LA,
That'd
people would
be
be all
crazy.
over this. I mean, people are all
No, I
over
fuck
it.
with
but-
Ohio. I used to live in Ohio
I don't
I
know
was
how I heard of
like-
it. You lived in Ohio?
when I was like 3. Yeah, that's where.
Dude,
Like,
somebody fucked with Ohio.
hey, that's where like majority of my.
Well, you were born in St. Paul, though,
Where
right?
my dad's family is
swag
from.
like
Oh,
Ohio.
Like my grandpa's kin.
You were born in St. Paul, though, right?
Yeah, I was born here. Saint Pistol.
So you would like probably went to like the same
Pistol
preschool as
Pete.
Trippie Red.
You said what?
You probably went to the same preschool as Trippie Red.
Wow.
No, I went to
crazy.
preschool in Brownsview, nigga.
Oh, you didn't go to.
Pinewood Elementary.
Pine.
I went to Lit Boy Elementary.
I went to Little
To Base
Little
World
Lit
Elementary.
Boy.
Base World
I
University.
went to Lil
man.
Pump.
for preschool. I went to a preschool
I went
called
to
Little
Gucci
Lamb.
Gang
Little Lamb
Academy.
Little
preschool.
Gucci Gang
Lil
Academy.
Lamb.
Little Lamb preschool was in a church.
Little Lamb Preschool.
What the?
That sounds
Real
like a
Kato
little
shit. That sound like some
farm,
ultimate
one
Kato.
room on the out in the prairie.
My
little,
nigga was Lil Lamb.
It was
Aaron.
like a-
Little,
I
little
swear.
house on the prairie ass
It's basically
nigga.
just
I
like
swear.
a church, like
That shit
how
was
people go
probably
to private
busted,
school
though.
for high school. It's like if you went to like not necessarily private school, but you learned a lot about like religion stuff. I'm guessing. I mean, I was
Yeah.
in
So
you
preschool,
was
so I don't remember
bougie,
too
huh?
much.
For sure.
But I remember like some of like the songs we would learn would be like church oriented.
like,
instead of being
oh.
like
It's like halfway school, halfway
Bible
studies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
tight.
went to-
Being your
Oh,
preschool,
interesting.
Yeah, I
within
went to
elementary
Bible
school, I
studies
went to a
after
normal
school.
public elementary school for kindergarten. So like that was just
Ah.
for like a 1 year thing. And yeah, I'm guessing my parents were probably just deciding, private versus public school at some point, and every parent has to, I guess.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
And they're just like, nah, public school is probably. But whatever.
I went to like this
Damn.
public
Little private.
preschool. I
Mm.
forgot. It had like this. It has like these logos. There's like a bunch of them around like Minneapolis and like the cities, and it has like these like building blocks like as a logo.
Mhm.
And then like my bus, I would get picked up on this like little bus, and then it would
Little
literally.
Mm-hmm.
And then like literally we'd have like a green stop sign,
Mhm.
a green like go sign, or like a red stop sign on your window of your house for like if you need to get picked up or not during
Oh,
the day.
what?
It was weird, yeah.
Damn, that's
It
kind
was
of
like some weird shit, yeah. And then I went to kindergarten
cool. Nice
at what's it called? It's in Columbia Heights. It was a private school, but I went to kindergarten there for
Mm.
1 year.
So you always went to school like in that area, then, huh?
No, so the preschool was in Minneapolis, but
Mm.
then I started kindergarten, Columbia Heights, and then I just went more north.
What's up with this, Johnny?
What happened?
Yeah.
Might need
Oh
some. Maybe I
my.
gotta put the memory card.
No,
grab a. It's still fine though. It'll turn back on.
a memi.
Yeah, it's on, but it's just showing
I
me
think in my
some other
backpack.
shit. Oh, it's back.
Yeah. Is it?
We're back.
Is it back on? He said it's back.
It's like teeter. It says new level.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably because we didn't put a memory card in it. But I think I have some in either in my backpack or.
Well,
sitting
we
around.
will put a memory.
You could even put
card.
you could put any memory card in
Yes,
there. It doesn't matter what's on
bro.
We
it.
will resume shortly.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We will resume
So-
very
So
shortly.
it times out.
I wish we had like some elevator music to keep.
Well,
I got
hella
it
bands
covered.
entertainment.
I swear. Whoa, hella bands on the floor. Whoa. hella bands on the roof.
It's been a while since we've-
Fallout loading screen.
Fallout.
That would be
Dude,
cold.
Little dude just running.
I mean, little 60s
Little
music.
character.
Oh me, I fuck with that little character.
Yeah,
The
I
Fallout
kind
boy.
of did too. Before I played Fallout,
Before I
liked
ever even
looking
played
at that
it.
character.
I never even played it. I
He's a
didn't
really
fuck with the
iconic character, no lie.
Yeah, that shit is weird. What do they have a name for
Yeah,
him?
what is
Right?
it?
I'm pretty sure it's the Fallout Boy. It's
Oh,
just-
Fallout Boy.
I'm pretty
Wow.
sure that's what it is.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, they didn't try too hard with that one.
Yeah, they didn't try at
Oh
all.
me, they ain't even get the copyright on that hoe.
We back
swear.
on. Our cameras have reached a mind of their own today. As I walk down the path
Off the beanies.
off the bean skid,
the
whole time? I'm really off the bean
Niggas
skid.
doing $600 haircuts.
A what?
Get a $600 haircut.
A $600 what?
Haircut.
Oh, ooh.
Oh,
Is he a
Bro.
celebrity barber?
yeah, some nigga on the gram.
Sick.
That would be crazy,
For
though.
$600, I better not have a peach fuzz on my neck and up.
Oh wow.
I swear to God, that better
I mean,
be the
basically,
cleanest
you-
shave I've ever had in my
Basically, you
life.
just need like a fucking just a waxing on your face. And nigga just go.
I just
Yeah,
seen
like
some
wax, just
artists.
spray
Some
your shit.
artists
Yeah, 'cause,
didn't
like, what
even
is-
pay their barber. Like
said
before they
some
went to
artists be
their
bogus.
show.
You said they
I mean,
don't.
I think.
Why do niggas be on that, bro?
I
bro,
wouldn't pay a nigga if he putting me on the gram, bitch. To be true.
I mean, I guess
If I'm a
it's
fucking
trade-off.
famous ass rapper and I'm allowing you to put me on any social media you want, like, come on, dog.
I mean, I feel like it's just got to be
Free
all
ski.
agreed upon before the cut is.
Oh yeah,
done.
for sure. It's not like I'm gonna just get the cut and then while he recording, then I'm gonna just jump out the chair like, oh yeah, bro, I'll get up with you.
Yeah, like that.
It's
Like,
gonna be like, oh shit, if you wanna record me, bro, I could put you on and
We're back from
you gonna do this
intermission.
for the free, nigga.
Yeah, I guess
straight
that
up,
his
yeah.
name finesse
that would be
two
the move.
times.
Who that?
I don't even know, but he literally ran off on his barber and finessed him out of a free haircut.
You don't think he actually went back
Damn,
and
that sounds like a
paid?
familiar ass nigga though.
it does.
He's a rapper.
Yeah, I mean, if you got
Boom
finessed
Gang
by a
did
guy
that though,
named
too.
Finesse two times. it's
Yeah,
kinda
literally,
tragic.
Boom Gang
Yeah,
did
like
the
it was.
same shit.
Oh yeah, he did in the
He
video.
did. He ran out on a haircut. That nigga ran out on a face tat.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That nigga's
Let's
crazy.
just be
OC.
on. Like, let's just be whatever.
He ran out of the face tap.
Yeah, whatever.
Damn, no, that'd be hard.
It'd be crazy. Just the type
That'd
of
be hard.
DMs we be having on our phone just be crazy sometimes.
M's and the D's,
Bro,
DM skis.
Just be random with them.
Oh
That shit
god,
crazy.
it's been a minute since we've been on here.
Opportunities flow. It's March. It's almost a new year.
I know
When
we've
was the
already-
last show we
Yeah,
did?
Talking about almost a new
Yeah,
year.
actually, we
What do
never
you
even
mean?
said what episode
Like,
we were on. I'm sure
I
it's
think
in the title.
astrologically.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't this the first show
Um,
of 2023?
Every spring is the new
We
year.
did 2 months
because
ago. Let me
plants
see when
start
we
to
did it.
grow again.
I'm pretty sure this
We
is the
did
first one.
December 7th, 2022.
I mean, new life.
Jesus.
So welcome back. It's good to see y'all.
Even the last Toxic
We
Talk
missed y'all.
was January 6th. So they haven't even done
So
one
they
since
did
then
one
either.
this year at least. We missed y'all. It's
On
great
me.
to see y'all.
We are back.
We
The
are back
return.
and
I
at
can't even
it.
see. Can we turn this thing back around?
Oh, yeah.
We've been doing a lot of moves, slight moves, business moves,
Jugging.
Very busy.
Finesse.
jugging, doing all that just to get back here to y'all. So
Hell yeah.
it's a good day. It's a great day.
This
Great.
is
On
episode
me.
22.
Damn.
Damn.
I feel like we should this should be episode 1 or something.
He said episode 1, season
Or like-
2.
or like we
Season 2,
need,
episode 1.
Or-
yeah, I mean,
Or we
season
need like
two,
we need to
Could be
just get
season
2 new
2.
cameras and like new mics.
We haven't
new,
dropped
new
this
everything,
year, right?
and that'll be episode 1.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
a new setup, episode 1, and then retire the water wave effect and have like either keep calling it the water wave effect or do a season 2 type of thing.
Well, I mean, this could be
But-
season 2 technically because we ain't dropped this year.
Year water wave effect year 3. We did 22 episodes in like 2.5 years.
But we pounded
shit.
That's
but we
crazy.
pounded those out in a span of like
We always did them in
a
spurts.
span of like
Yeah.
4 months.
Yeah, it was spurts. Yeah.
Like a lot of those were back to back.
Like I just imagine how much like what we would have talked about in all of those Wednesdays we didn't shoot. You know what I mean? Like what the top like
but
what
the
we
thing,
would have said.
but the thing is,
A lot of shit.
but the
A
thing
lot.
is,
A lot of shit's
we-
gone
A lot
down.
of shit.
we talked about it on the internet though.
yeah,
I'd say we did a good job
we
of
just-
keeping the fans engaged.
Yeah, we didn't lack
Yeah.
like over on everything.
It's
just
just
on
we
the water
haven't,
wave effect.
and we
yeah.
haven't given
Yeah.
our opinions on
Mhm.
a lot of things, our personal technical
Mhm.
opinions.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, too,
This
is
is where
it's
you get
like
the hot takes.
I
Oh,
mean,
me.
we can also go through at least what our January till now has been like to
Yeah.
give some kind of insight for our fans that don't know everything that's been going on. For
For
sure, for
sure.
sure.
Oh, me.
It's been
Um,
it's already we're already in the 3rd month now. It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Nutty.
Time freaking flies, bro. It's scary.
It's scary.
Yeah, what have we
Feel
done
like an
so?
old nigga.
What have we
Oh,
done
bro.
so far for brand wise and personal wise? We've done a few shows, right? 1 show, 2 shows. We did the first half show.
Yep.
Is that the only show we've done this year? Yeah, I think it is.
think
Because we
so.
announced it in January and we haven't done a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we got one.
But we got a show in 2 days.
Yeah, by the time you see
maybe
this, it
2
would have
days.
happened last Friday. But yeah, hopefully it was busting. Hopefully it's all good.
Yup.
Wait, so this ain't live right now?
No.
Okay.
On me. I was literally just looking at it. But looking for it. Like a stain. But it's
no,
okay.
we're pre-recorded so we can make clips and like so we can like promote it when it drops and throughout the drop and stuff.
As I walk down the path.
Drop
So
those
as of
dubs
now,
in the comments.
these are being recorded a week ahead of time, unless we can somehow manage to record on a day, like on a Tuesday or a Monday somehow, and then upload it the next day or whatever.
Type shit.
So but yeah, right now it's Wednesday to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
from what I've seen, though, I know we did do the Vintage Fest
Yeah,
in
yeah.
St.
Mhm.
Louis.
In St. Louis.
yeah.
In January, we did do Vintage Fest Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
February. So that was taking a lot of time.
We
out
bought
of
Vintage
being able
Fest
to do so.
Passes for which one coming up? Detroit.
Detroit. I think
So
the
those
Browns
Crazy.
were
will
Coming
power
up.
moves.
It's coming
Those
up,
were
isn't it?
power
It-
moves.
Of March.
I think.
Damn, it's coming.
Yeah.
up.
When's the Texas thing, right?
We still haven't got approved media passes, so
Oh, shit.
so it could be like
Yes.
we got y'all like 2 days before, and we can find to see if it's worth
Well,
it.
we got y'all.
Because I'm talking to the Optic staff right now, and they just haven't hit me back since they told me to because they forwarded me to a guy, and he's like, "Oh, can you send your request to this email?" And it was like, whatever at opticgaming.com, and so I sent the email, and I haven't heard back since then. It's been like a few days, so yeah, we
Kinda
might
crazy.
not be
What
going.
day-
but-
Damn,
Might have to do a
That shit would've been
follow-up.
busting.
Might
Yeah,
have
the
to do a
follow up.
follow-up.
Yeah, the follow up.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I
Yeah.
mean, we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see
that
what's
could be
going on with that. But
I'd
yeah,
I'd say
that
like
should be
5
crazy.
business days is worth a follow up.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
coming up because it's on the 9th, so it's literally next weekend is the event.
That's the 9th.
Yeah, it's 9th through the 12th. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, I mean, if we missed one day, it wouldn't be the end of the world if somehow we just weren't able to get a hotel on that Thursday or whatever, maybe. But,
Yeah, yeah.
but, yeah. So
Something
that's already
works out
next
like
week.
that.
That's literally a week
That's
from tomorrow.
crazy.
It's a week from tomorrow.
Hey,
So we would
man.
literally have to hit the road in like 5 days, and we don't know if we can go yet.
That would be.
Hey, man. You wanna live the life, man. Shit.
Gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta do it.
On me.
But yeah,
awesome.
we've had the show. You went to Nav.
Yeah.
That was pretty decent. What else did we got?
Boozy's on Saturday too. Jackson's gonna be at
Boozy?
Boosie.
Oh, Boozy,
A
yeah.
little Boosie
Boosie's
badass.
pulling up here.
Oh, me, we missed Katie Got Bands
We-
last week.
Modson and Party Alone finna be in town too.
Drown the Mic started this year too,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
We got
facts.
a bunch shooting 2 of those tomorrow.
You heard me?
Oh shit, hell yeah.
We
was
missed
that?
Katie
Forgot
Got Bands last weekend.
Can you say who
I
you're
know,
shooting
She's
with?
at the Red Sea,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
JV and
It's kind of
Jordan
crazy
Moss.
how we
Oh,
just
hell
made
yeah.
that post
Yeah,
about
we
her,
literally
and then she
tagged
just
her and
pulled
she
up.
was like, "Come see me next week," type shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. This shit's
yeah,
great.
I completely blanked on it. I'm sick. 'Cause I probably would have pulled up. Was it at the Red Sea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
so
packed out.
Yeah, I bet it was
Damn.
packed out at the Red Sea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I probably would have pulled up just for the sake of just to get some content and whatever. It's better
Yeah.
than doing nothing.
Just
But I don't
link with
remember what I was
Katie and
doing.
be like, hey man,
must have
I
been
was the
busy enough
dude
to
who
forget.
posted that little meme about you, shorty.
Wow.
And then she would have had to do a little 2 to 5 minute interview.
Little interview like, so what do you think of Tezzy got bands?
Oh, man.
Little Tezzy band.
Ask her about the new Chicago drill scene or some shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like
What
we
else we do?
did.
Yeah, a lot of travels in store wise. We have an intern now.
Yes,
that's right.
true.
We've
We
been
have an
in the store this
intern.
year.
What
That is
else?
right.
Look out for Hasait. If you come to the Water Wave store, she's the newest member here.
in
A new
store?
smiling face to
We
greet you
start
when you walk in.
recording
Yes,
shoe buyouts again. So
Yeah, we
now you
dropped
can
a
can
look-
look.
Oh, yeah.
today.
So now you can look for that on YouTube again as well.
Yep, just
shit finna
dropped
go
the
crazy.
vlog.
Yeah.
Personally, I moved to a new apartment, so that's what I did this year thus far.
Your ski.
Settled in that thing.
Oh, me.
What y'all niggas
I
been
started on
Uh,
a flip house the past 2 days.
on? Oh yeah,
right,
yep.
that's right.
Family flip
busted
house.
down some walls and then carried them out. I already told y'all, but we moved 16,000 pounds worth of bricks and wood. Not like only just me, but like 3 of us.
That's
Putting in
crazy as
wheelbarrows
fuck.
or buckets
That
or
shit's
garbage
busting,
cans
though.
and carrying them out and dumping them. It was crazy.
That's
I bet
crazy.
you felt great after you got home and rested.
Yeah,
woke up
showered
the next
clean, ate some
morning.
good food, and then just
Felt like a
I
BON.
woke up feeling tired this morning, sore as hell.
You felt like a
Ah,
working man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Mr. Labor.
still got a little
Swear.
dirt dust in my fingers. So the house was old. So like literally, like when you were pulling the ceiling down, you literally pull a piece off, and there's just a black cloud falling down. It's just yeah, it was that
Jesus
bad. That's why I had that like
Yeah, the
gas
gas
mask set up.
mask.
on,
Yeah, bro. I mean, you have to. I feel like
Even with
otherwise you go,
that, I
You
still
gonna
have
get
black stuff in my nose
mesothelioma.
today.
They gonna be calling your ass if you or any of your family members
Hey,
been
so
in contact
Have
with
you been
mesothelioma.
held,
Are you experiencing
lead
shortness of
and,
breath?
But it's crazy because there was one
cellophane
dude
or
that was in
some
there the
shit.
second day when we were
God.
loading it up, so it wasn't as dusty in there, but it was still obviously dusty. It's in the air. He's shoveling shit and throwing it in there. He didn't wear a mask the whole time. His nose was like just black, his beard, his whole face, beard, everything was just
Bro was just trying to die out there.
like he just an older guy that probably
Said,
does
I'm
it-
working on
does it on the
dying.
daily.
I feel like
Sad.
that.
He said I'm working on dying.
Oh man, my nigga
That's
was working on
wild. He had
dying.
no mask on, bro.
He's a
This shit-
netball.
Speaking of working on dying, though, the Yeat album just dropped. Have y'all heard?
Benny
Afterlife.
What's his
Yeah.
alter ego again? Cranky.
Cranky.
Cranky and
Oh, no.
Cranky
Like
Cranky
geeky.
and Lageeky.
Like geeky, cranky.
Lageeky
I'll
is
fuck
just
with the
like
cranky.
the Himes and like I don't even know what he
Yeah.
was saying that whole song.
And you
Oh
seen
yeah, I couldn't
yeah.
tell
It was
you.
the vibe, but I don't know what was going on.
That
Uh,
beat just
I
go,
fucking-
bro. The beat just go.
I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't
beats are
listened to
fucking
the album too
killer.
many
Like,
times,
it's
but when
so
when the
nuts.
songs have came up, I haven't like had to skip them because they were ass. So
To me-
like when they're
Yeah,
on like my
yeah.
shuffle or like if they came on YouTube or whatever. And
Yeah.
I feel like every time you
Yeah.
listen, it's just like an experience. You're just
Yeah.
like,
But
what
like-
am I listening
But like
to?
I
Yeah.
would
At the
say,
same time,
one
like,
thing
I'm
though
just
is
trying to
like
figure
they
out
do
what's going
not
on.
the songs do not play well into the next one. Like this,
Like
you
it's not
know?
lined up right.
Yeah, the vibe
Yeah.
doesn't continue well at all.
Yeah.
like
It doesn't continue well, but like Reset, it is like an experience. Like you're thrown into like I feel like once it's the end of the song, it's like you just beat this level in the game, but instead of walking back to where you're supposed to sleep like Minecraft or something, you're just like loaded back into your like room
Like
or
a whole
loaded into
different
like a
level
whole
or
different
something.
like
level
thrust
right
into
away.
that next level.
Yeah,
no, you don't get to check your loadout.
No,
no,
you ain't even
no
check your
transition
inventory.
Yeah,
None of that shit.
You don't get no
bro.
new armor, nigga.
No,
It's just straight to
You
the
just
front
straight
line.
to the next one, bro. With the,
It's
just-
definitely what it feels like. Because
Yeah.
like there would be sometimes I'd be jamming out to a song or I'd just be vibing casually driving somewhere. And then like the next song plays and then like he comes in with like a completely different vocal style and
Yeah.
you're like, ooh. Yeah, like it definitely grabbed my attention.
to me, I felt like it was like a really good Benny X production tape.
Yeah.
And then Yeat
Yeah.
was like the background
Yeah,
singer.
it was just a Benny X showcase.
Oh, bro, it was
or
Betty,
like
it was
beats,
Betty's tape.
or like Yeat could have been like a co-producer because his voice felt like it was just part of the
Yeah,
production.
it was just
Bro,
like
with them ad libs, bro, it damn near is, bro.
Yeah, literally, bro. But
What's your favorite songs off of it?
Bro, I couldn't even tell you the name of it off the top. I know
Yeah.
I literally know it's the cranky, like the cranky.
The rave
cranky.
party one.
Yeah,
It's
rave
called
party.
Rave Party.
None Night Change I'm fucking with right now,
I like
just
that
because
one
it
too.
give me like
Oh yeah.
it give me like this weird like
Fuck with that song.
like
Red bottoms up.
70s 80s like
Some.
aesthetic
Like-
to
Yeah,
it.
like
it's just
80s
it's just
dystopia
a
type
different,
shit.
different little
Like-
Yeat vibe.
Yeah.
Like it's like I feel like it's like if you were watching like an 80s movie and like they were trying to like picture what the future was gonna look like and like you're walking to like it was like a club scene. You'd hear like hey
Yeah.
buzz up, none did change. That's just in the background. You
Yeah,
know?
like literally like in a movie like type
Yeah.
shit. Just even if you're not hearing the words, you might just hear that instrumental.
yeah, that crazy ass beat.
Yeah, like that shit is crazy. I don't know.
That
That shit feel it's weird. It's weird. Neil
it's-
Drop gave it a 7 though.
That's
Damn.
not horrible.
That's not horrible.
He
At
compared
all.
him to Kendrick too.
He compared him to Kendrick for sure.
Did you also see some
Fascinating.
Yeat fans were comparing Yeat's harmonizing whatever he does
Ability.
to Kid Cudi's humming ability?
Mm.
I think it could be comparable.
I'd say it could be comparable just
Because of the
basically like sensational feelings.
Yeah.
That's what
He
I'm
is-
saying.
Yeah. Just give him some more time. Give him some more time.
But I mean,
'Cause
He be
like
going crazy with the shit.
when it comes to humming, Travis is my favorite.
Travis.
Travis is
He knows how to use that auto tune for sure.
because he got that
100%.
And the
that
production
Astro
quality.
hum.
Yeah.
So it's like the
Yeats
outer
felt
space
more-
hum.
Yeats felt outer. See, the thing is I want to say Yeats felt outer space,
Yeah,
but
his is like
Travis's-
alienic.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Travis's felt like from our universe.
Yeah.
Yeet
Yeats is
feel like he from somewhere
Come on,
else.
some other-
That
you ain't
nigga
lying,
somewhere
bro.
else, bro.
You ain't
That nigga
lying, bro.
somewhere else,
He in
for real.
Perky Land.
Oh,
That's
man,
what he
that
in.
Perky Land.
That nigga in a whole different astro field, cause that
Oh,
that
shit.
shit, just some of the ad libs and shit that he just chooses, you just be
It's
like,
like, how do you
where?
come up with that?
Yeah, like-
even when he be just like yelling. like,
Yeah.
and then but it got his auto tune behind it. It
Yeah.
feels
So
so
it like has like that high pitched ring to it.
yeah,
I don't know.
he's nasty.
Yeah, it'd be different. It'd be different.
He can
That'd
make
be
a song
crazy.
with just ad libs and it would be a hit.
Oh, 100%. You give him a nasty beat and you put those nasty ad libs on there, bro. That's you got a concoction for another rave party too.
Yeah.
So we gotta buy our tickets to the Yeat show.
Ooh, they're probably busting heads, aren't they?
Like $67 for VIP.
Yeah.
Oh, for VIP, but
It's not-
is that
That's
it's
just
at
the,
Armory?
yeah. So it's the balcony seats. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, it was a fun experience for
Gotta
Trippy.
get on those
Yeah.
ASAP
Kinda
though,
need to.
before they start.
because they
taxing.
moved it. It was supposed to be today, but they moved it. Now
Oh
it's
yeah, they
April.
moved it to next month.
Yeah, like April 15th or something.
No, we gotta be.
Imagine that was just a fake article and it's happening right now. And we're
That'd be
sitting here just
fucked.
shooting the wire. What the fuck?
It'd be so shitty. Just check all the stories. It's just Yeat teed.
Did you know what the Needle Drop reviewed Skrillex's recent album at?
He did one of those.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't
he
watch
gave-
many of those. I
He
really
gave
only
it-
watch
he
them when
gave
you
it like
play
a
them in the
4.
store.
I'm pretty sure he gave it a 2 or a 3.
Oh my god.
So I was like, damn. I was like, that's
haven't
how he
listened to
felt
every
about
song.
But he don't
Skrillex
listen
versus
to that
Yeat.
type of music
fucked.
though. But I mean, he don't just listen to Yeat.
He don't listen to Yeat. So the craziest part is his last EP. He gave Yeat like a 4,
Mhm.
but then he said he went back and listened to, I think it's Up to Me. Up to Me was like the one that like blew him up,
Mhm.
and so he listened to that one. And then he was like, oh, now I understand what he's going for. And then so when he heard Afterlife, bro, like understood what he was listening for as Afterlife versus
Oh.
the what I forgot, Two Alive versus Two
yes.
Alive. He was going in it. That's my first time listening to Yeat.
So he had a more
Yeah.
trained ear for the second
because
time
Too
around.
Alive,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say wasn't the best Yeat to
No,
jump into.
No, and that's why he said he had to go back to Up to Me to see what all the hype was about. And
Yeah.
then he said he understood it from Up to Me, not Two Alive though.
Yeah, Too Alive was
Ah,
kind of mid
interesting.
in my.
Yeah,
It has some bangers.
It
that I
has
still
some
listen
bangers.
to every now and then.
Yeah.
but as a whole, it wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't
I
anything
definitely
too
was.
crazy.
I definitely was on Two Alive. I don't know if I didn't listen to all the deluxe stuff. I only listened to like one of the Uzi songs on the deluxe.
I
but-
like the
Oh, that's
Uzi
right.
song.
yeah, the Uzi songs were decent.
Get
I feel
High
like
as
I feel like that's what went viral and shit.
Yeah, Uzi definitely help you.
Yes.
like 3G.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3G was
3G.
smooth. 3G was smooth. I like Yeat and Young Boy shit too. But
Yeah.
I like
The first or second one?
first for
First
sure.
one, yeah.
First for
First
sure.
one,
Yeah, I was about to
First
say
one
the
goes.
second one was
That one was kind of different.
it was iffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Yeah, it was definitely Young Boy hopping on a Yeat beat.
I feel
which
like
was
Young Boy
different.
had to try harder.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely did.
And he didn't feel like it.
He said, "I already got my shit, bro."
He said the whole time that
So what the fuck
that
we doing here?
deposit hit last week, bro.
Oh man,
Bro.
he said, "Boy, I already spent half this shit."
Only from this fit was paid by this feature, nigga.
But yeah,
Crazy.
I don't know. I listened to some of the Skrillex tape. I thought it was decent, but I guess I'm not like a super core EDM fan, so I don't know what we're supposed to be looking for or what the new sound is.
I gotta listen.
But
to it. I gotta listen to it.
yeah, I know Anthony Fantano just said it was very basic in terms of electronic music.
It was unfortunate.
I
when
mean,
he
I'd
said about
imagine
the first
that
song
though,
that
because
Yeah.
Skrillex
him
is
and
in
Bobby.
industry. He
Yeah.
trying to
That
make
was
a platinum
unfortunate.
He had
album.
to
He
do
said,
I
it.
"Fuck
really
the
only
bullshit."
listened.
Like, damn.
I only listened to the track with Corbin and Chief Keef and Bobby Raps.
Yeah, he didn't.
I haven't
He
even
went
gotten
in
around to
right
listening.
away
I
on
listened to it.
ass with the first song, which
Yeah,
is
that
Bobby's
was-
Bobby
song.
produced that one. with
Yeah,
him.
he was
produced
just
the intro to. Bobby Raps co-produced the intro to Skrillex's the intro to Skrillex's last two albums.
yeah.
Oh, he did
The
last
intro.
album too.
Yeah, he was in the intro in the last song, and then he has two songs on his new one.
Damn.
Yeah.
And he like
Come
Skrillex
on,
brought
man.
him out to like his
In
concerts.
terms
and
of
stuff.
Minnesota, though,
Damn.
that's
crazy.
legendary. To be honest,
Yeah.
to me, that
What?
shit's
That's
legendary.
We just did
Nice.
we did the DJ Low effect
100%.
on Sunday, and I was telling people about it. I was like, yeah, Bobby just did this and that, and they're like, wait, he produces? Like a couple of them
That's
said, and they were
crazy.
like, he produced. I
I
thought he
guess his
did
name
music.
is Bobby Raps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people don't even
That's-
look into like people just see
That's
people
funny.
posting like Bobby Raps or like any artist, and they just think like what they see is like, oh, it's a picture of him like doing that one thing, like
Yeah.
that must be his biggest thing, or
100%.
whatever. But it's like obviously people don't like if you were to Google Bobby Raps like placements or whatever.
Like
You would,
accolades
yeah,
type
you
shit.
would find a bunch of shit, and you'd be like, "Whoa, like, that's
Yeah.
crazy!" Like he's wrote for The Weeknd or Future or fucking Kid Laroi or
Like
Literally.
Lil
everybody.
Perp or whoever. He's produced for fucking Gunna to Lil Durks to YNW Mellies to
Yeah.
whoever, anybody like and that type of stuff, and Uzi and a bunch of stuff. It's like, damn, like someone has to be making those beats, and the fact that you're doing it is pretty cool.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Real grinder. That man is a grinder.
I wish he had
Really
a
getting
producer
after
tag
it.
though. He doesn't have any producer tags on his big placements, does he?
I don't think
Like,
so.
Not
what is his
typically,
tag?
no.
Does he have a tag like even on his own personal
I
stuff?
don't think
No.
so.
Yeah, I don't know if I could even say he does.
Usually, it's
Looks
kind
like
of just like
ad-libs
his
in the back.
voice in the background.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I feel like
Just
when
ad-libs.
he making them loops out of his voice,
Like
that's
that shit he did
basically
for
it.
TM88 and Uzi. Where
Yeah.
he was
Yeah, the Slayer.
That's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
tag. That's the tag. Cause like
but he
I
doesn't
feel
have
like a
that
lot
every
of people
song.
know his voice. Like they know his voice. So if you heard Bobby produce a track and then you just hear that nigga voice on there, you like, yeah, yep.
Oh,
Bobby.
bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, that shit's nasty.
Like he did that for sure.
Someone
Yes,
just tagged me. Shout out Haji. He just said he sent me a March Madness bracket for Chicago artists and said y'all should make one of these, give MN some motivation. Like if we put together a Minnesota rapper March Madness bracket, and maybe people had to vote for who their favorite artist was, and then there'd be a champion at the end of it.
See who would
Oh,
Like
win.
they'd have to
shit.
battle like who do you think is the best, like or how many fans can go on there and vote like I like this artist more, basically.
Yeah.
And then and then there'd be a champion. Whoever gets the most votes would win.
That'd be cool.
I don't know if
Damn.
that's how they're doing theirs, but let me see
Yeah,
if
that's
that's how
not
they're
bad.
doing theirs. But I think that'd
As
be
long as you
kinda
make
cool.
sure people aren't able to like.
It's
boost
crazy.
it.
We got to do
Because
the
you just gotta
actual
vote.
just
think about
basketball
how many
game. Fuck it,
huge
like Hyper Pop
people
Daily.
you could put from Chicago.
See one more time?
You want to
Just
see
think
here?
about how many huge artists they can put from Chicago.
A shit ton.
It's like insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like-
No cap.
Like they literally have
They have a lot of underground names. On
they have
here. They don't even
underground
have-
too. Like, cause imagine like you
Let's
thinking
see.
like Chief Keef, Kanye, Lil Durk.
So they do. Oh, those. So they have
Kanye,
mainstream.
all
So they
those
have
Juice
mainstream. They have
WRLD.
notables. They have upcomers. They have women, and they have R&B. So they have different brackets.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
they
wow,
would
that's
have to
crazy.
because you can't compare like a new Chicago rapper to like somebody
A
like
common.
or
Yeah.
like
That's true.
or even like Chance the Rapper.
Yeah,
Like you
Facts.
can't compare Ruga,
yeah.
GD's through the dough to fucking Chance the Rapper. I got the juice.
True, true. Yeah,
That's
So you want to hear the
That's so-
Chicago rap,
so true.
the mainstream ones?
yeah. Let's hear the mainstream.
All right. I think. Goddamn. All right. I think the first one's a mainstream. So, I'll name them in the order that they're fighting. That not they're fighting. That they're matching up against each other. And then because some people have first round buys somehow. I don't know how this works. Some people have first round buys. So then
What,
They really out here drafting
for
Oh
real? Yeah,
my
foolish.
God.
well, because these have a certain amount of people, and you have to give somebody a
you
buy.
have to
depending.
give someone a
All
buy.
right, so we got
That's crazy.
in the first round that
Lucky
have to
ass.
play each other in the
Yeah,
first
that's-
round. You got G Herbo versus Ludfo. You got Lucky versus Valet. Montana 300 versus Ruga. TMO versus PGF Nuke. C-Dot Huncho versus Rico Reckless. And on the other side of the bracket, in the first round, you got Chief Keef versus King Louie. Polo G versus Cowboy. Lil Reese versus Buka 600. Famous Dex versus Swag De Niro. Chance versus Bump J. And Loop Fiasco versus Twista.
Damn, they
And
went
then-
Interesting.
And then there's a few
They
people that
went
have first round
off.
buys, or their first matchup just starts in the second round. And these are 600 Breezy, Mimo 600, The Zoo, Skinbone, Kanye West, Lose Osama, Prince Dre, Wooski, DCG Shun, DQ from the O, Lil Mouse, Lil Bibby, Taylor Bennett, Vic Mensa, Tate Capone, Boss Top, DCG B Sav, Saba, Corporate, Bo Deal, Common.
I'm just confused. Like, why did they all get a buy? Like
Yeah, there's only like it must have been
Rapper's
random
brother
somehow.
in
Like I could,
there.
Yeah, Taylor
You think
Bennett
you-
got a buy.
Chance didn't get the buy.
they definitely
Yeah,
didn't give the
because
biggest
they know
names
he would
buys.
slam the nigga probably. Whoever he
Like
was
Chance
against.
would probably beat the dude, but
Yeah.
wouldn't it be a better versus to do Taylor
Taylor versus
Taylor
whoever
versus
Chance
Like
was
just,
against.
I mean, they
yeah.
probably
Who
just,
was Chance
yeah.
against?
like some
It was somebody weak.
like different name.
Bump
Probably not
J.
random
Bump
to-
J. Oh,
Whoever their fan
Bump
base
J.
is,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Bump J. He's huge in Chicago though. He was like basically, I guess, one of the first rappers who was supposed to blow up out of Chicago before Kanye West. But then the nigga got signed, and then that same week robbed a bank and got arrested for like 15 years.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
That's one of the dumbest things.
So
I've
so
ever
now
heard
he
in the
just
world.
got out within the 2020s or whatever. So now he's making his name back big again.
So was he gonna rob the bank, get the money, and then cash the money into his account and be like, yeah, this was all my advance.
Yeah, I don't know.
I swear,
I don't
what
know
the
what
fuck was
I
he
don't know
thinking?
what was he thinking. He just was a
Lost
Chicago
it.
nigga.
Damn. That's tragic, bro.
Damn, so we
Yeah.
could do a March Madness bracket and do like mainstream,
Yeah.
like the mainstream side of Minnesota, and then like the underground side, and then do a woman one, and then do a like a pop rock one, and like then just let people vote. We have to do it quick though. It's already March.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But who would we have? I feel like the mainstream one would have to be like Young Gravy, Libyanka, Party Alone, Prof,
Mhm.
Casey. Throw Jay Plaza in there just
Bobby.
because he's kind of Bobby,
Yeah.
Corbin,
Atmosphere.
Allen Kingdom, Atmosphere, yeah,
Oh yeah, forgot about those guys.
Mod Son. But would he be in
Oh,
the
yeah.
rock
He
section?
could
though?
be.
Oh, he's a rapper though too.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
Party
he can get
Alone's
in
in there, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we don't do rap.
Facts.
We don't do the rock one. It's just Minnesota artists.
Yeah.
Artistry. But then they're gonna be like, oh, you don't have this band that has like 1 million streams on their
You
newest
gotta put
song.
him
Yeah,
It's
they're
like, oh,
always they're
Like, oh my
always
God.
like
fuck.
That
Owl
hat
City. You gotta throw
hats,
Owl
yeah,
City in there. Then
Hippocampus.
So
Literally,
yeah.
maybe you just do
always
rap. Maybe you just do like
Okay.
hip hop and pop or
Yeah, we
something.
have a lot of- I
So
mean,
just so
yeah.
you don't have to like, or else you're gonna miss a lot of people if you don't, because there's a lot of people in different genres that
Lizzo
are way
in there.
bigger than like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Lizzo. Then people are gonna be, she's not from.
She says she's from
The
Houston.
whole time she just be claiming here.
Whole
I mean,
time
she
just
don't even claim
relived
here.
Well.
I mean,
swear-
she's
they
from
go, I
Houston.
swear
It's
Vezo
just
went-
'cause
people are gonna be,
she,
I swear Vezo should be
garnered
in
her
here then.
career
I
here.
swear.
Yeah, and did she like work with like some artists out in like Texas that were cold, that were from Minnesota, and then she was
She
like, "Damn, I'm
was-
finna slide out to Minnesota." Isn't that how she came out? Here?
Basically, yeah, she's
Right?
seeing like a band that was
Okay.
from
I think so.
Minnesota, or she got put on with them from a friend, and then yeah, moved out here to work with them or whatever.
Crazy.
On me, the building. The
I swear.
artist.
Damn.
Real
I
established.
want to make one now.
Right now. Cancel this.
I just
podcast.
know if I make it, if I make one though, I'm gonna have to either make it so big because I'm gonna want to include so many people, or I'm gonna have to cut so many people off, and everyone's gonna get their
Everybody
feelings
gonna
hurt
feel shy.
because they're gonna think this is the top 32 artist in Minnesota when I make it. they're gonna think that.
Yeah,
but it's
out of
just
the fucking-
32 people that I
out of
know
the
will probably
fucking
have.
6,000 rappers that follow
like
us
this
and
is
shit.
nowhere near saying that these are the
No, they'll still think that
best.
though.
They're
They'll still
They're
think
still
that.
gonna
Yeah.
think
Because
that.
because
so
those
dumb.
because those
But you
people
said
that
this,
you'd
but
want to
still,
put on
fuck
there,
you.
but there's only 32 spots or whatever, because you're not going to do like a 400 person bracket and whatever.
Who's
You know,
gonna do that?
Yeah,
Nobody.
like who the fuck?
Yeah.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck gonna want to
that's
vote on that? That shit sound crazy.
because you do. I think like
400?
32 is pretty standard. 32 or 26, whatever the math works out right to get down to that final two. And
You could even do like a story vote too.
yeah, like just vote on the
Oh, yeah.
stories and and literally just be like, if you don't get your fans to vote, then you ain't gonna vote. Because I wouldn't necessarily, because at some point when you do like the underground scene, I'd probably pick people that I know their fans would engage. Because if I pick someone that has a lot of buzz, but I know they're not gonna repost this and tell their fans to go vote for them, like why even put it on there? Because the people that post it on their Snap, text it to their friends, DM it to their friends are gonna win automatically just because like they're telling them to go do it. Because we're not a famous platform like a TMZ or something that's gonna put it out there, and it's like the whole world's gonna vote on it, or like a XXL.
Yeah.
It's literally gonna be like that's how our Minnesota Music Awards were in the first round. Like you could tell, like there's definitely people that didn't really have a lot of buzz in their music, but they probably got a lot of people on Snapchat because they just fucked up the voting and got the way most votes, but they dropped like one song this year. You know what I mean? So it's like there's just that level of like shit. Like you got to pick good people that are also gonna share it with their fans.
For real.
They give them to vote.
100%.
But you leave one
Yeah.
person out, and then there's gonna be help in the comments like, man, if you would have put him in here, he would have won easily. You know,
And
all
then
that
they
type
be
of shit.
capped though.
Yeah.
There's
That's
like
like
the
then you look at the page
That's
that
like
they like
the
tagged, and
same-
it's not even like gonna count. There's like 0 posts. It's like 4 followers.
I feel like when you post anybody, like even XXL, they always gonna get backlash
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah, they get
forever, for the
backlash.
rest of their life.
Yeah.
Because they be missing
still
out.
better
No
than
shade in
nothing.
the comments.
I would
none
just
but
I would
shade.
definitely just have to pick just like the ones that are making the most noise right now, because I'd say most people in Minnesota for like the underground scene would repost it and be like, go vote for me for the most part. But there is like a few that I know would just probably just like ignore it, and I just wouldn't want to put them on there because I know that they're gonna ignore it.
Yeah.
But their fans that may come out the woodworks and be like, oh, why isn't this guy on there? And we're like,
Yeah.
well, he hasn't reposted anything. We've tagged him in the past 5 times, so if he ain't go interact with it, then I'll put someone else on there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact.
But for the mainstream one, obviously, you would just kind of put the mainstream people out there, and I don't think Young Gravy would be like, go vote, but I would do it. But for the underground one, it's like, it's hard.
If he did, he would just destroy everybody.
He should.
And Gravy with 5,000 votes.
500,000 votes to Gravy.
Because
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
he's-
we just
he's
do it a
super
story
up,
vote though.
yeah.
Damn, that'd be fun because you could make a
How
graphic
up
of
he's
like,
up, yeah.
I'm not even gonna spill the tea because someone else gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
Well, he tagged us and Live on Lake Street in there, so if they make it first, I'm gonna be sick because I know Southside Chief gonna see that. He's probably already halfway done with it right now. He's probably already halfway done with it right now. If you've seen the story,
That nigga
too.
going crazy.
Posted.
Bro downloaded the March Madness bracket layout, edited the words,
Already.
redid the font to South Street or Lake Street Legend brackets or whatever. It's going ape shit.
That's dope.
But yeah, I think he would probably be on that shit quick. He would just think of the first 32 names that pop in his head, just make it and click send, and then just get the
Just
most.
take the
And-
backlash.
and never regret it.
Yeah, because it's
That's
just
right.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
I imagine like sometimes Southside Chief just be like looking at his phone after he posts some loose shit.
Hey,
He's
what the
just
fuck
like,
is
yeah.
this thing? Oh my god!
This
Yeah.
nigga like
This is
Future
cat.
with the shits.
Oh,
that nigga
man.
looking at his phone like it's some toxic female or something.
well, actually, it
Trying
might
to
not
get
be
off
him.
them.
It's their social media staff.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
no,
yep.
yeah.
The social media
100%.
staff.
Because we have a social media staff too
true.
now, so I don't know.
We
That's
do.
true.
Yeah.
So it might
We
not
do.
just be him, but I know he probably posts some of it.
Yeah, it'd be
Facts.
tough. It'd be
'Cause
tough.
I
It'd be
post some
tough.
of our shit, but our social media staff posts most of it. But
Bro.
if you see me on the camera, then like in the video, then yeah, that was me. But anything else, ain't even me.
Could be anybody.
It's just the team. It's just the machine.
Oh man.
Stop complaining.
It's a WWE.
He said, "Stop complaining."
Yeah, it's the
You're barking
production
up the wrong
team.
tree.
We sold half our company to a large corporation, so we don't get to control any of our posts anymore.
Yeah.
Sold it for
sold to,
$500 million.
to Fox Network.
If someone offered us
Owned by
$500 million,
BET.
like paid out for the next 10 years, and all we had to do was do this shit, and that's just what we got paid.
Just
and they
sit
got
down a podcast once a week. That'd be fucked.
What if Disney bought this bitch? Just
that would be
Disney,
lit.
like,
if
get
anybody
your
had-
ass on
if
Disney.
any higher ups at
That'd
Disney
be,
are
oh
watching-
shit.
Actually, here's the
yeah.
plan. We're gonna animate you guys every episode.
Oh,
so it's really just our
That
voice.
should be crazy.
Just our
Damn, anyone
vocals.
at Disney we're very kid friendly over here. So.
Yeah, we're very
Besides, just don't
Hey.
watch our most recent vlog because Ouija said the F-bomb a few times.
Wow.
Hey, we be tutoring kids in here, bro. So
We
you
can
can't
bleep it
even
out.
say we ain't
Don't
about
even
the
worry.
community, bro.
We
No,
really,
yeah, that's facts.
yeah,
We really do be. I swear to God.
Yeah, we actually do have kids that be coming in our store and they be hanging out and we be making sure they do their homework and all that. So.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yes, sir. That is no cap.
No homework and no phone until your homework's done. All that.
I swear,
Yeah.
don't be showing me your
The
little
waterway
short attention
scholars.
span ass little memes. I
Wow.
don't want to see that.
On me,
I
bro,
wanna
ass
see
be showing the most.
The loosest memes and
The
don't even understand
loosest.
them.
I
It just makes
swear.
a lot of fun
Bro.
noises.
It's like a dinosaur making a barking sound, and he's like, and you're just like, what?
Okay.
He
And then it's
showed
a
me
car crashing, and
car
you're like,
crash-
whoa.
a guy enjoying a nice car ride, sticks his head out, realizes he's gonna hit a sign, hits the sign. All of a sudden, he's going up to heaven, and then it's like the meme of the dude, and then it's a meme of a guy holding the casket walking
Oh
by. Just
my
the most
literally,
random,
literally the most off-the-wall
random,
shit ever.
Like this is how they getting kids to watch
Yeah.
and keep watching their shorts. This type of shit.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
one.
it's
It's like
so
1 to 2
OD.
second clips,
Yeah.
just loud sounds.
Just
And
boom,
this
boom,
shit-
boom, 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 boom,
This shit
and then you
don't
just
even
like,
be funny.
look at this. And
I
it's
mean, he
like,
be
what the
looking
fuck?
what the
I'm
fuck
like,
happened?
what did I
I'm
even
trying to
just
think of
watch,
like
bro?
the word for it, but like I feel like whenever I see them videos, it's like overstimulating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Almost.
100%.
for sure.
And it's like I don't know if like the kid like because kids like
their mind
can be more stimulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's like why that
Where they
type of
think
stuff.
it's
We gotta
funny.
be like
Yeah.
China with
I feel
TikTok
like it
and,
has to be.
and they only allow educational stuff on their page and
Mhm.
stuff that you can like.
and educational and
That's
motivational.
how they fry our
See,
youth.
I swear, if we cared about our kids and our next generations, we would do some shit like that. But hey, there's more money in creating
Bro,
drones.
I get on
guess.
TikTok and that shit. I feel like I just get stupider watching TikTok sometimes. And my algorithm
Damn
obviously
near.
isn't the best because I usually just like to watch funny shit on TikTok. But like I just get on there and I'm just like, what the fuck am I like? What did I just watch in that last 10 minutes? I'd be like all this like, and then it just all meshes together, and you're just like, what did I even just watch? Like none of this stuff made any sense.
Any
Like
no
sense. I don't
sense.
feel like
Yeah.
I just learned.
Didn't grasp
anything.
anything. Didn't take anything
Yeah.
away.
It's
man,
crazy because I think
nothing.
they're about to start doing a 1 hour time limit if you're 18 and under on TikTok.
That's fire.
That's good.
Yeah, but then the
That's
thing
fine.
is I think there's still like a loophole where you can like put like a passcode, but it
You just
like
put, how old are you?
A parent passcode.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Where there's a will,
it,
there's a
like
way.
asks you to put a passcode, but then like once your hour's up, you have to enter it, so you're like consciously.
Oh, so your parents can
knowing-
put it in.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
like
I used to have
your
a-
parents can or you can.
I used to have a
Yeah,
2-hour
basically.
time limit on my Xbox every day. That it was like a code.
That would
That my
drive me through
my
the
pa-
roof.
like my so like
That's
so
crazy.
there was a code. It would say you have 30 minutes left. Your time runs out, and this thing just pops up on your screen if you're in the middle of a game or anything, and it's like the Xbox sign. It says you are out of time. Please either like
That's like some
enter the
jail
code.
shit.
You could be like add time, and you can click add time, but then there's a code you have to type in before you can click how much time you want to add.
Sicko mode.
So I have to be like, can I have more time or whatever? Like, cause I'm in the middle of a game, like 10 more minutes at least so I can finish the game. If that's really all I needed or something, then maybe. But eventually I
That's
figured out the code and I was finessing it a little bit later at night.
They were like, hold on, Rick. I think it's been about it's been more than 2 hours.
No, we definitely. I've done that before.
shit
I used to be over this nigga Ted's house when we was kids, and his mom had the code for the TV on like channels after PG-13 because he had a little brother and sister or something, and also it would like shut off certain channels at a certain time, like 9 o'clock. So then we'd be like, damn, he'd have to ask his mom for the code. But then, like you said, we got the code. We'd just be watching whatever.
Oh, God.
What's
man.
up, Dan?
Oh, me.
I didn't get my.
I mean, it's
game
not like
on
we was watching something
weekdays.
crazy, but it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
You say you didn't get what on weekdays?
I didn't get the game on weekdays.
Oh, that's kind of
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah.
Damn,
I had to
that's
play
I
wild.
get it
games. Yeah,
because
I
it
play
keeps
video
you
games
on
the
your
week.
shit.
Homework and
It keeps you on your
yeah.
shit.
My mom just
Damn.
kicked me out the house. She'd just be like, nigga, go outside.
feel
After you do
Damn.
your homework, go outside.
What
Yeah.
age was
Man.
that though?
I'd say like I literally even until I was like a
Like,
junior, my mom didn't
high
change
school,
that
too?
rule. I was like
Mm.
a junior, and then I just didn't really care to play
Yeah.
games because I was
At
like,
that point, you
like,
already
I
over
played
it.
games on the
Yeah.
weekends and shit. Like,
Mhm.
but most of my homies we'd just be outside anyway. So it was
Exactly.
That's
like
real.
once we had cars, it was like nobody
We
really
outside,
cared about
nigga.
playing as
Yeah.
much. Yeah,
Facts.
Like, look, this shit.
Yeah,
we
in
go
high
hop
school
on
you
some real
definitely don't
shit.
care.
yeah.
But like
Real shit.
growing up, that shit would have. Did
Oh,
me
yeah.
in.
Detrimental.
Yeah,
Middle
that
school,
shit's
nigga.
tragic, bro.
Elementary.
Because I mean,
nigga.
like
Yeah.
I was outside all day anyway as a kid, but like when I come in at night, I need to be playing that game.
Yeah.
Yo,
That
bro.
was the tragic part for me. I couldn't play no games.
Yeah.
at night.
Remember at one point my dad would have me do like 20 push-ups to get like another hour of the game. or something.
Damn, you
Little
know,
chubby Rick.
He said,
He's like, I gotta get you in
"What?"
shape somehow.
I feel that though. I feel that. I mean,
Like if you want to play that game,
you
like
can't be out here
you
getting
know,
chunk
if
bone
you
on the
wanna play
game all
more,
day.
you gotta at least be active too. You can't.
Hey,
be-
I see 20. I see 20 on that empty Twinkies box. I need 20 on the floor right now. One
Bro,
for
it's
every.
just in the crib,
Just try to get you off.
snacking and relaxing.
It used to
Snacking
really
and
used to be
relaxing.
like that. I remember one of my homies back in middle school, bro. His parents didn't give a fuck, bro. Like every weekend, I would just go essentially just crash at his crib.
Yeah.
Both days, we would go to the grocery store, grab like 20 Powerades, like 10 bags of family-sized chips, just be gunning that shit. It would be crazy,
I had a homie like that too.
bro.
Yeah.
Horrible living
Shit's
habits.
I swear.
Well, yeah, for them, but for you as
It was
the
up.
visitor,
a
it's
treat.
busting.
Yeah,
That
it
shit
was
was
up.
a treat.
That
Boy,
shit was
yeah,
up.
we ain't get this shit at home, boy.
I swear.
Oh,
Like your
damn.
parents just give you candy and shit.
That's
Like,
crazy.
damn.
Oh, me.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, his mom would come down with like a plate full of like nachos, like not no like I'm talking like the queso. She melted, put it on the chips, little like whoops on the side, like,
What
and you didn't even
the
ask
hell?
for it. She like, I figured y'all was hungry. Y'all been down here for a couple hours. He'd be
Always
like,
holding it
fuck
down.
you, mom. We're playing the game.
We put it on the
Oh,
table.
wow.
I swear,
Oh,
you're like, wow, she's
I'm
so
like,
nice.
I will take that.
I swear, bring that here.
I had a friend where like we went to their house and they had just a bunch of snacks too, and would do that too. He didn't treat them that bad, but
No, yeah,
Where
it's
you're like,
crazy.
"Fuck you, mom."
No,
No.
it's crazy. My homie,
maybe to his dad, but just
it's
because his dad. just
weird.
'cause
Like,
it's a different type of
why is that
relationship
like
with
so
your dad
such a
than your mom. That's like to fuck it
stereotypical
up with him.
thing though?
Yeah,
Fuck,
you
to
can't
fuck
say
with
that
him.
shit to your mom, bro.
I
That's
feel like
crazy.
there's
mom
just
now.
there's just some
That's fucked.
families that they're just used to just supplying and keeping shit on deck for their kids.
And a lot. I feel like a lot of
like,
rich
My
families will
homie
be on
literally
there
was
like.
exactly like that. Like he was on
Yeah.
the same type of time. Like his mom, sweetest mom ever. His ass flip of a switch is going ham on anything.
Maybe it's just like you're used to getting everything, so you're not
Yeah, I
as
feel like
thankful
you're-
in the moment. But when you get
yeah.
older, you
Yeah.
realize, damn, I should have been more thankful, or I am more thankful now. But like at the time,
100%.
it was just normal. You didn't
Yeah.
know
Yeah, you didn't
any
know
other
better.
way of life, really.
For real.
I
100%,
feel
bro,
that.
100%,
That shit used to
bro.
be nutty though. Just witness.
Oh, me
Yeah,
just
bro.
witnessing the spoiledness.
Bro,
Like, goddamn.
like it's something different when you see somebody else in person cuss out their mom like
their
that.
OG.
Like when they did,
Or
it's
their
like,
dad too. That
Yeah,
nigga was
just
cussing
like-
out both parents.
like
He
I ain't
that's
never-
crazy.
I don't think I've ever yelled at my mom or dad once.
Me
I've
either.
definitely
Hell
gotten
no.
into it,
I've
but
never
I've never,
raised
I've
my
never,
voice
I've
to
never
my
been
parents.
I've never like verbally assaulted my mom. We've
Oh,
definitely,
yeah,
we've
right.
definitely gotten into heated arguments about shit
Mhm.
where we disagree, and we're like, yeah, but I've never been like fuck you. But she has said fuck you to me though. Once. She said I was like, damn.
He's like,
My
oh
heart-
shit.
I
That
mean,
shit
but they
felt
can say
crazy.
that though, because they birth you.
Yeah,
but the other
and
way
she was
around,
off it as hell
it's kinda
too. So I
crazy.
was like, it's whatever.
Oh yeah, get you off that.
Yeah, I was like, shit, I've heard worse, bro.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
Another thing that happened this year was the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowlium.
That
Oh,
shit was
yeah,
crazy.
That shit was lit.
Y'all
Yeah.
making y'all win any bread? Anybody?
I was
Not
one
a
pick
betting
away, so many things on all these parlay prize pick
That's
things.
always how it goes.
It's
bro.
always how it
You- you
goes. Like I'll do, I
you
did,
bet
I did,
with someone,
I
or
did-
you just chose your own?
I did players to like get more or less yards and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I had so many where I was like, all right, these two are like for sure gonna happen, but let me throw this one risky one in there just to boost the odds. And then of course the one risky
the
one,
risky
Dudes
nigga
love throwing
always
the
fucks
risky.
it up. I mean, but the
Yeah.
risky one is always the
Or not even the risky one, but the
green
one-
light, the money one.
but the
Or
one-
for
the one
sure
that I just
shot be
don't-
failing.
the one like, cause I'll be like, all right, 'cause there was one bet that I did. It was will the kick returners have more than like 39 kick return yards? and I was like, most of these kicks are gonna go out of the end zone. They're probably gonna end up with 0, and both of them ended up with 0 yards. So like, because I did under 39, and I was like, those are ones I was like, okay, that one's definitely gonna hit. But I paired it with like someone getting under 15 yards, like their fifth wide receiver that like is either gonna get 20 yards or is gonna get 0 because he's gonna get like one catch for like 20 yards, and that's probably it. or he's gonna get 0 catches for 0
he
yards, and he
got
got
that
like 2
20.
catches for like 20 yards, like
it's fucked.
like 1 catch for like 2, and then 1 for like 18, and that was it. And it was just and that fucked me up. And then I got like
booty cheeks.
yeah, I
That's
got
so
like
shitty.
same thing, like
That's so
picking like 3 people to get like over yards, and they get it, and the 4th person I picked to get over yards didn't get it. And it's like you bet 20 to win like 100, or like you bet 10, and it's like on 6 people to win like
Because it's
a
like you, the
200
odds are
bucks.
slight of you, like you betting chump change, but
Yeah.
like you want to win because you're gonna get a pretty pity.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you just bet 2
Yeah.
of them, you bet $20 to win 60, which is still like a good up. So it's like if I would have just ran with like those 2 like kick return ones that I was like, this is
Yeah.
probably going to be my thing, and instead of spreading out my $80 on like 4 or 5 different ones, if I just put all 80 on
Just
that
for
one, the
sure
80 would have
shot.
turned into like
Into like a buck
like
60 or something.
240 total, but like a $1.60 profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Damn.
So
It's not
like,
bad.
instead of like
Crazy.
trying to go for the Hail Mary and making my 80 spread out and turn into like 540 or some crazy shit, because it's like
But then at that
spread out.
point though, when you're betting that straight
That shit
80,
sounds
when you're
crazy.
betting that
Hungry.
straight 80
That's
though,
the-
you gotta
tasty.
be like for sure of yourself though.
Yeah.
Like you can't like
Because I thought I was gonna hit at least one of the like 5 I picked, to where I was gonna maybe lose $20
Yeah,
instead of
see,
like
when you
losing
spreading it
all
out, you,
10,
like,
20 different
scrambling.
bets.
Yeah.
So now I lost 80.
Mhm.
When I could, if they all hit, I win like 600-700. But
I
if they
kinda
all
like to-
miss, I lose 80. So it's like
I kind of like to think of it like
Catch it.
when you
I'd
when
rather
you
take the
spread your
ballsier
money too
risk.
much, like in blackjack or some shit.
Mhm.
Like instead of just going higher to start, like
just throw it
and
all
you
in right
start,
away.
yeah, you do, like if you don't just the
You gotta
thing
come in
is you'll
hot.
get the better return when you go in hot instead of trying to go like little
Try
by
to
little.
ease
Like,
in,
like let's say you
get a
got
feel for the
$100.
game.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
trying to do
Yeah.
5 by 5.
unless
go
you're
5,
card
you're gonna-
counting.
Because you
Just
don't
follow
losing
your
it,
shit
losing
bad,
it, losing
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like if you're going in there with the
Yeah,
straight, like I'm
chipping-
playing by the rules, I'm
chipping
not
away
gonna
your
try to
bands.
card count, because if you're card counting, then you do minimum bet until you're like, all right, now the deck's hot, I'm probably gonna get a big card, and let me bet huge.
Yeah.
That's how you get kicked out of casinos, because the dealers are and the pit bosses are counting
They
as well,
already
so they
know what you want,
and the
yeah.
cameramen are up there making sure you're not doing it. But
100%.
if you're even with roulette, blackjack, baccarat, if you have $100, don't plan to bet $10 at a time. Just put
Hell
your
no,
$100
come in
down.
hot.
And just win your $100, and if that's your plan to double up, then you left, or else you're gonna waste 2 hours going win
Just
10 a couple
losing it
times,
all.
lose 10 a couple
Yeah,
times, win
for
like 5
sure.
in a row, lose like 6 in a row.
That's
when it's
true.
like if you won that first hand, you could have just put all your money down and doubled up and been out the door in 2 seconds.
That's facts.
I've done that
That's
before. I
super-
remember I walked
super
into
true.
Canterbury with the $100 bill, and I just grabbed one chip, put that bitch down, lost, walked right out. I was like, damn.
Damn.
He said
Man,
that was fake.
I wouldn't even care. I thought the story was gonna be a. I thought it was gonna be a winner
positive
story.
one.
I swear.
He
I
said,
was like,
"Well,
I'm
that
finna
was the
double this up."
universe telling
like-
me to get my broke ass
I was
on."
like, I'm finna double this up. I was like, I'm finna double this up, go fill up my gas tank and be smooth. And I was like, shit, should have filled the gas tank first and then play with the rest.
"Yeah, they go about nobody can ride home on the E."
Now I gotta spend
vicious.
now I gotta spend an extra $20 on gas. Now I'm down 120 on a half tank of gas.
Oh
Now
my
I'm
god,
sucked.
Yes.
that's so
He
sick.
talking about 120
so
and a half a
sick.
tank of gas.
Hey y'all, if that don't teach you nothing, man, just be
Hey.
responsible while gambling.
But I would have much rather have did that than sat there for like an hour and slowly lost my $100
Slowly
and came
dwindled all
up to
that
maybe
down.
like 200 at a time. But like, oh, I still want to keep playing and then lose
And
it
then
all.
lost it like
Because it's the
a
worst. Like
yeah.
I remember I've turned like $20 into like 400 and left with like nothing before, and it's just like the
Yeah.
worst feeling ever.
The
It's like, who am I to think that I came in here with
That you was that
$20 or
nigga.
like I
Yeah.
came in here with like 50
That
bucks
you
and
was
like
that
went down
nigga.
to 20, made it up, I was all the way down to 20 and just kept like somehow winning like 4 or 5 in a row.
And then made it up to
And 400 and I'm
400.
now at $400 in front of me, like, damn, I could bet 50 at a time. I could bet 100
Getting
at a time.
greedy. Yeah,
That's
bro.
me.
That's
I
the
did that.
worst.
I
bro.
did that
That's the
for my
worst. I've
first
done
Instead of
that
just being
too.
like, just take
I've
the
done that
dub of
too.
the day and come back another day. Like that's what I learned because
Literally.
But I used to always go to the casinos with my friends, and if I would come up and they still want to gamble, it's hard to sit there with $400 in chips in your hand and not
just
play.
100%.
It's so hard.
100%,
Like,
And you go cash that shit, just be like, I'm
that's
stumming
why
that shit.
I
One
haven't
day
gone to
it's
I
just
haven't gone to the
dumbing,
casino in
just
a
dumbing.
minute.
That's what
like,
happened
this
to
is what
me.
y'all
man.
trying to be like.
I
I
haven't gone
started
so
off with
long, though.
50, made
still
it to 3.4K in like 5 hours, 4 hours.
Oh, I
But I
remember
was
that.
still at work, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just
Online
keep playing," and I lost everything
Damn.
from 50 to 3.5 to
Yeah,
0.
you broke the simulation of whatever website that was, Bovada or whatever.
Yeah, I was going
Yeah,
ape
that was
shit, bro.
fucked.
Like
That
it was
was fucked.
fucked. Like my hands was like Midas. Like every time I clicked the space bar, it was free spins
because you're playing
times 3.
yeah.
Even after when you were up like
fun.
3K work, I went home and
3K.
tried to play and I lost. I was like, well, it's not working for me. I was like, I'm gonna play the same slot machine. That shit. I put like $30 in there. I put like $30 in there. Spun that bitch like 20 times, and then I had no money left. I was like, well, there you go.
Well, this is crazy.
I was like, it didn't work for
Game
me.
is fucked.
Fuck this.
Great
Fuck
bit.
this shit.
I was like, that shit didn't work for
That
me.
shit was tragic.
Yeah, I've
Gambling is
I've been
crazy.
gambling
Yeah,
for
bro.
5 years. I haven't
felt
gambled
like
much
Drake.
in the past like 12 months though.
Boy, yeah.
No, yeah, I haven't gambled since
May.
then.
I probably lost at least
I've
10
been gambling
bands to the
since high
Nino in my
school,
life.
to be honest.
At
Since
least.
high school.
Mhm.
How much?
I probably lost at least 10 bands to the Nino.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I want because like bro, I won't even cap.
5
I had
years
that
for
experience
sure.
where I went into a Nino with $20, went down to $5, turned it into $150, lost it down to $25, and then I was like,
I'm out of here.
yeah. After that, I was like, bro, I can't do this, bro.
The
It's-
rush.
yeah, bro.
The heart.
I was like,
Heart pain,
bro. Yeah, bro. It hurt.
How I feel it is like,
It's-
even if I'm
it's
down
just-
10K, I can win it all back in one hand. if
And
I
that's the
want to.
thing.
That's
it's
how I
too
be feeling,
addictive,
Like
bro.
one hand,
just
like
know
you
it's
could be
that
down. Like
next one could
I'm
be
down
bussin'.
10K in my lifetime career of gambling. Let's say that, like just for a ballpark.
Mhm.
All it takes for me is to take $10,000, put it on that blackjack table, play one hand, win it, and now I'm even. Now I've made all the money
but
back
that's
I've ever
the way
lost.
but that's the trap.
And if
though.
I lose it again, then I'll
That's
put
the
20
trap.
down. If I lose again, then I'll put 40 down. I can't lose every time.
Look,
This nigga gotta
yeah,
go.
that's-
I can't
This nigga
lose
Steve
every
will
hand.
do it
That's
over
how it
here.
is.
That's how it
David
be.
Dobrik.
I can't lose every.
I
Like if I
swear to
really
God.
was
We on
really
some-
about
we
like,
on some
damn, I need to
Drake
make
shit
all
over
this
here.
money
This
back.
nigga Drake
Because
said-
We on
if
some
you think
Drake
about
and
it,
Michael
on the
Jordan
table.
shit.
Well, listen,
Niggas
but
got
if you think about it,
gambling addictions.
you cannot lose every single hand. Even if you lost 100 hands in a row, that 101st hand, if you as long as you're doubling every time, you'll make all your money back plus what you would just bet. No matter what.
Holy
He said, "You know, I had to
shit.
double it."
Damn, how much capital it is?
Yeah, this
nigga
is
got
some
to
serious
go
me
down on
team
that.
we're stacking up
got
here.
on that
fucking
100th
back
one.
ends
You
to
ain't
be
that
If you're a
dispersing.
millionaire, though,
And,
if you're a
and we're
millionaire,
talking
yeah.
just to break even at this point, right?
Basically,
Yeah,
because
to break
you're
even.
putting back in everything you bet on
Niggas,
that
yeah.
100th
So with
one.
for a
$5
lump
million,
sum. It's like
you
a
could walk
shitty-
out of
shitty
here
investment.
with
All
like
the-
5 less years of your life from stress
You get
and
all that money
$5
back.
million.
It's like you were just loaning it with zero
Like,
interest.
Oh me.
Gave
You were just
it to them
loaning
for
it with
the
zero
loan.
interest
You
over the
loaned
years.
it
Yeah,
to
and
the
potentially
Is that a
giving
way to
yourself
evade
like
taxes?
early cardiac arrest.
They give you no, it's a way to get
If you
free
make
room.
if you make too much if you make too much money in the casino, they like in one like go they you have to fill out tax
You
forms.
have
Like
to
if you
pay
hit like
income
50K
tax.
on a slot machine, you have to fill out paperwork before they give you the money.
That makes
That's
sense.
fucked.
I
And
can see that.
I think if you like in a poker
that's
tournament
like
too,
that's
like
people's like salary.
I played in a poker tournament and I had to like sign off that I won this money or whatever.
Is there
Mhm.
income tax in Vegas?
I don't know how that works.
Ooh.
There might not be,
Let me see.
or like
Like
one of those things.
There
I
is-
don't know
there
if
is
it's
a state
Vegas.
over
Yeah,
there.
I
Like if
know
you
that
win the
there's a
money in
state over
Vegas, you
there.
don't have to pay taxes on
Like,
it. But
yeah,
if you
like
win it,
all
you
the
just
No,
stuff-
no,
Or if you're a
no
resident,
income
no
tax.
you, no, you probably have to be a
income tax.
resident in Vegas.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
You can't-
yeah,
It
you
doesn't
do,
matter
of course.
where
So,
you
so
go.
that's why the casino doesn't take anything from you when you fill out.
Yeah, they
those
pay you
taxes.
straight out.
But you have to figure
the
it out
fact
in your
that
back
you filled
end.
it out means that whatever state you go back to, you need
still
got
gotta
to
pay
those
that
taxes
in.
Yeah. That's
in of what you
fucked.
want,
Mhm.
which sucks. But it would be kind of cool if just Vegas just took it out for you automatically, so you just didn't have to
Yeah,
worry
because the
about
thing
it.
So
is,
you know
because the
what
thing
you
is,
can
they
actually
taking
play
the
with.
money out of their account, so they gonna file to the IRS that it was
Yeah,
like
that it
going
was-
out.
yeah, that it was
So
going
then the
out.
IRS is gonna be looking
Where
at
was it
you to
going in?
report
Yeah,
like,
to
hey,
report it going
yeah.
in, which is it's like I said, lucky for Vegas residents they get to keep all of it, but
Yeah.
yeah, anybody else. But
The rest of
that
us-
also makes me think like if you win the lottery in Vegas, you
Mhm.
get to keep
the
all
whole
of that.
thing.
Holy
That's
fucking shit.
crazy. If
Winner,
you
winner,
won the
chicken
$1 billion
dinner.
lottery, you would keep $1 billion fucking
$1
dollars.
billion.
That's
Maybe
insane.
well,
But,
maybe it
but
could
they're
be different
betting on you to
because
crash
because
out.
where is the Powerball
Where's the
located?
That's
Powerball?
true.
Yeah, I guess where are they located?
Oh no,
Oh.
the thing is, actually, what I learned in Vegas,
Federal
the
lottery
lottery
versus
is
state lottery.
illegal. In Vegas, they don't have the lottery. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
go.
some
You
states
gotta go
don't
to.
have that.
You gotta go to
Oh.
in between cross city called Prim, California,
Oh,
just
that's
to check in your lottery tickets. They
Damn.
sell lottery tickets at the gas station in Vegas, but you got drive to California to cash them in.
Cash it in.
Mhm.
Damn.
Oh, that's
so
crazy.
so they gonna
Okay.
So they gonna
California
tax you.
your
Yeah, they gonna
dumbass.
tax you.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's fucked.
That's crazy.
So that's how they. That's how they get
That's how they
along
beat the
with Cali,
loophole.
though. Yeah.
that's how they beat that.
Yeah, and the
loophole,
government and
too.
shit. They're like,
Mhm.
yeah, well, you guys can run your shit there, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can't do this.
Can't do the whole.
Still
thing.
hate
Can't
that
do the
full slice,
whole.
though.
Finesse.
Oh, not state. Okay.
But
So they still
federal,
gotta
but
pay out
federal
the
ain't as
same.
hefty though.
Yeah, I don't think federal is as hefty as your state. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm.
I mean, what's federal 15 and state
I'm
is
trying
10
to go to
or,
Vegas.
or
I just
vice
need like
versa?
I need like $1 million to just go to Vegas.
Damn,
$1 million to go to Vegas.
You need to go to,
This nigga crazy.
That is the worst thing to
Grand
do
Canyon.
with
Go
$1
to
million.
Treasure Island.
That is the last thing you do with $1 million.
Imagine I pull up
Yeah,
to, like,
what?
to
I'm
Treasure
going to
Island
Abu Dhabi or
casino
something.
with $1 million.
With $1 million,
You can finesse
They would
them.
be
$1
like
million,
they're $20
I'm
max
taking a
tables.
vacation and training in a UFC gym in fucking Dubai for the next 6 months.
If I get $1 million,
Just for fun.
I'm traveling.
That would be lit. That'd be
I was
lit
looking.
as hell.
What are we at
That'd
with
be lit
time,
as hell.
Jackson? Damn, I feel like we've been doing
That's
this for a while.
crazy.
Yeah.
What is damn, okay, I was looking with Michelle, we were looking at like luxury Airbnbs on the app. She was like, just hit the filter button of like whatever
Like
was
the
like
most
fancy
expensive
or like
ones.
most expensive ones, any location, anywhere,
That's just
whatever.
fun to do sometimes.
And it was
Yeah,
like I didn't even
definitely.
know you could do that, and it was
Yeah,
fun. You
you
can
can
sort
see
by
the
like
whole
what type of
world,
building they
nigga,
are
yeah.
and shit. And it's like
it's
there's so many
fucked.
crazy Airbnbs.
Crazy
Castles,
Airbnb.
bro.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
literally,
like
bro.
$30,000 a night Airbnbs,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
you could rent
shit.
a shack
Crazy
in the middle
shit.
of the rainforest for probably for like $50.
There's a lot.
Bro,
of
there's some
a lot of
shit. There's
cheap
some
ones
shit in
overseas, too.
Thailand
You
that
just
you
better
can
hope
get.
your
You can get like
internet works so you can
entire
check in,
houses
I swear.
overlooking the ocean for like $50 a
Yeah,
night.
there's just a lot of cheap ones.
But it's
in
just
cheaper- in
Thailand just has like
countries
fucked
that-
bugs.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yes.
That's one thing to
Mosquitoes
think
are
about
really
too.
bad.
Sweeties.
Yeah, that's
But
another.
there was
that
some
is
cool
just
ones in
one
like
thing.
Gotta have
in
nets.
there was a lot of cool ones in
Yes.
Minnesota though too, like in like Duluth or like those types of areas where it's like very
100%.
forested and like
forest landscapes.
yeah, like castle
Yeah.
type shit and all those types
Like
of
some
things.
little
And
That shit would be
Great
dope as hell. Like on the
vibes.
Great Lakes, that shit would go crazy.
Snowmobile.
crazy.
because we were just
snowmobile
trying to
vibes.
find like easier
It just
easier
like
weekend
I just
getaways
be
or
trying
whatever.
to think like when
Yeah,
you
'cause I mean,
have,
it's
like,
not
those
too
30
crazy, though.
band
Like,
ones like a
oh.
night.
Yeah.
Do you think those people are just banking that at least someone just stays one night each month so then they can pay whatever bills they're trying to pay, or
Yeah.
is it like they actually need them to rent out like a whole week or some shit? Because it's like, how are you like making money, or is it already
Charging, like,
paid or
20K a
whatever,
night?
You know? Yeah.
Mm.
Like
I
the
feel like
market
it, I
just
feel
paid
like
off
it
already.
has
You
to
need
be
your
like
staff to
like
be
you have
there.
like it's like you're like dummy rich and you got like
Yeah, it's
hella
like 5
vacation
floors
homes or
and-
some
Homes,
shit.
yeah, and it's just like extra bread.
Yeah,
Like, you damn near
that's
already
like
have
the
your
breadwinner
vacation home.
houses. But sometimes I feel like motherfuckers who be having those houses, like the rich people be renting them out for like extensive amounts
Like
of time.
like months.
Like,
type
yeah,
shit.
like if
Yeah.
I'm staying here for the next 6 months, I'm gonna just be in this nice ass crib.
No, that makes sense too. Cause I was always wondering like, how does that shit even work? Like, how do they make bread, like good bread? Cause it's
Yeah, 'cause
like
you have to have cleaners and stuff
yeah,
there
like,
too,
to
even
a
when no one's there to
millionaire, is
dust and
30K
sweep.
really
And
much? No, but
No.
like if they're booking out a whole month or 2
Yeah.
months, boy, that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
shit. I mean,
you
you
know,
talk
but
about
also,
a
like-
week. We're talking about $210,000.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
drops
crazy.
The prices based on the day, on how many days you add more. type
Oh,
shit too.
and then
I
obviously
guess
they
that's
have their
true.
own fees
Yeah.
and shit like that
Yeah.
too.
no,
so.
I told her I should do is just email or DM on the Airbnb up like all those crazy owners and just be like, hey, like I want to take my girlfriend on a dope date, but I don't have enough money for this. Could you just plug me for the free and just see what they say?
Nigga, you shoot
If
your
you-
shot
if you
100 times,
ask-
you'll
On-
hit once.
on
You
the-
feel me?
all of them
No,
copy
not
and
100,
paste.
like 5,000.
Bro,
You probably
on
Hey!
all of them like that are
Mhm.
feasible to like you could fly there or whatever. It's not like in a random country where you're gonna end up spending like a crazy amount. But like if you can get like one of these $10,000 Airbnbs, even $5,000, $1,000 night Airbnbs where it's mansions in LA.
think
or
It's maybe
possible.
it's maybe a bit more
And you just-
realistic.
yeah,
Or
and you
maybe
just,
if you hit him with
just
like
be
the
like-
hey, whole time I
but
got
the
like
thing is-
$250 a night instead of
but the thing
1,000.
is like these ones that are like 30,000 a night or whatever, 20,000 a night. If they're not getting booked anyways, like what if you're just like, yo, like I know nobody's there, like can I just pull up
me.
and like I
If-
maybe or maybe like
if you
oh,
book it on the
I
most
will do something in
off-brandest
exchange, but-
day ever in some buku place, they
Yeah.
might fuck with you.
They might
just like
actually-
on the strength
Not
of
for
just
the-
like yeah,
maybe
no
not
one
for the free,
because it's just
but
gonna
for
be empty. It's
something.
gonna be
For
empty,
something.
but it's gonna
No,
be
no,
empty
something
anyways.
slight.
So then one of them could just be having a good day and be like, you know what? Yeah,
Let me
no,
give
it's gonna
this
be
person
empty
a good
anyways. So
day.
You
yeah,
might
why
have
don't
to
you
pull
come?
a sympathy
Why
card or
don't you
something
come?
like, "Hey
Yeah.
man, I'm stranded in your city. I got a hotel for tomorrow, but we out."
And you just hit
assed
up
out
the most
tonight."
expensive.
I got a club foot, nigga. I got,
Bitch, why ain't you hit up the
Who the
$50
fuck?
Airbnb? Why you hit my shit?
He gonna be, why you look up the most expensive one? You fucking
He said, "I just
yeah,
thought
you
we
ain't getting
could
hit back.
live
Yeah,
lavish
yeah.
for the
You
night,
off
nigga."
that. Oh,
Damn.
me.
They gonna pay somebody to write you the cleanest response to get you off that. private
Oh,
high.
shit.
And you just show up and
hires.
throw a banger.
Just Project X they shit. That'd be fun.
That'd be horrible.
You could just
And it was like
cap-
you were planning it like for like months, and like you've been sent a whole bunch of people this address, and you were
Oh
just
my
like
You're gonna do it
trying
anyways.
so
I
much
swear.
time.
Yes.
Oh,
Like
shit.
regardless, we're breaking in this fucker if you
Oh,
don't let us in.
man.
Sicko mode.
That'd be fucked, bro.
I would definitely attend that party
Wasn't there a
though.
baseball stadium that had Airbnb?
Yes. CHS Field in St. Paul did that. I think. Did they?
Wow. I think
Where you could rent it
so.
out to live there.
Or
for, like-
Target. Somebody did it. Somebody.
I know you
did
can rent it out for events, but I didn't know you can rent it out to.
Like,
Probably
they-
no,
they-
like
like,
you
they
could though.
sleep
Yeah, to
there,
stay
too.
there. Yeah.
And they
Oh
have,
yeah,
like,
we
they
did
give you,
look
like,
it up.
batting
Yeah, it was
time or some
CHS.
shit.
It was CHS. We looked it
CHS,
up.
right?
Yeah, we looked
Yeah,
it
that's
up. Yeah.
fucked,
It was
bro.
like they released that last summer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It'd be cool if you could like rent it out and play like an airsoft war in there.
You can probably do whatever you want.
Yeah,
As
they
long as
like
you
Like,
clean
they
up
like
after
lit,
yourself.
pull up like 40 deep, like 20v20 real.
They ain't
Call of
serving
Duty
no
shit in
food
that
there, though.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck it, nigga. We running concessions. You gotta dodge and weave while you ordering and shit.
Oh shit, there's a few baseball stadiums now on Airbnb.
I think it became like a viral thing, so a lot of stadiums
Yeah.
started offering
I
it. Like
mean,
a lot
it's-
of minor league stadiums.
I mean,
that just have
obviously
nice
it's a back
facilities
end
and
if
shit.
your
I can
fucking
imagine.
Like a
baseball
birthday
ain't all
party.
year.
Pensacola Blue Wahoo Stadium. You can get that one for $5 a night.
Oof.
Whole stadium.
Good
Entire
birthday.
thing.
Good birthday.
That's not
party.
horrible though. If
The
you throw
whole
like a
stadium, that's
stadium for
stadium.
5 bands, you throw
Yeah.
one album release party, invite the whole stadium worth of people for $5 a pop.
Yeah, that shit kind
Whole
of crazy.
stadium. It's like, yeah, I'm dropping my first song ever. I'm about to rent
would
out.
actually-
They not going though. They not
got a
going.
menu too. They got meals.
They got
I was gonna
party
say, that's
clauses.
definitely
Oh,
not,
what?
that's
Now-
definitely not
now
gonna come with like
on
a light
Airbnb.
crew and a sound crew for like a performance and security to like invite. It's gonna be like
No,
you have
you just
20
gotta-
people on your list, and that's who's getting in the access.
You just gotta hit up Hamza.
Yeah, no cap.
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's it's not gonna. But if it was only 5 bands to rent that out, and you could sell enough tickets to fill that whole place up, that would be a steal.
No, yeah, they're not letting you do that. though.
They're not letting you do that.
No.
Yeah, 10 guests.
Yeah, 10
No,
guys.
yeah, there's a
Yeah,
party
yeah.
clause on
What the fuck?
a
On
party
Airbnb.
clause on Airbnb now, so you can't even throw parties no more. They used
Hey,
to,
bro, who
they
got
used to,
five?
they used to have
Definition
a
of a
party
party.
section,
What is
like
the definition of a party?
10
though?
or more people.
10 or more. Damn, that's fucked.
So now they only allow.
What?
Fuck. That's
So a
fucked.
kickback is what, like 3 to 7? I mean 3 to
10.
7. What?
It's
what
under.
are
It's 10 or under.
3 to
10 or
7.
under, yeah,
A kickback's 10 or
10
under then, because the
under.
party's above 10.
Yeah. So that's what they allow.
A
on
social
Airbnb,
gathering?
10 and under.
A social gathering. Hey, I'd love to host a social gathering in your stadium.
Because honestly, like if you renting out a house to stay in for a weekend or a night or something, who in their right mind needs to sleep in the same building as 11 people plus? So that's why they like, yeah, that shit dead.
Yeah,
10
realistically,
and
that's
under.
true. Yeah, because you pull up 20 deep. Yeah,
20
y'all ain't-
deep to sleep in one house, y'all niggas is capping.
Yeah, nah. if it's not 20 bedrooms or at least 10, that's crazy.
And even still, you don't want that many people rummaging through that many rooms in your shit.
Yeah.
Damn, when the Blue Wahoos
fucked.
first started, they were charging $1,500 a night. So that shit must have got popular as hell.
If for 1,500, I mean, you
They got a
get
couple.
10
They got a couple
people to
rich
throw down
niggas jugging. They
150,
said, "Hold
that's
on, we need to
feasible.
raise the price real quick."
That's actually
bro.
feasible. But like then you bump it up to 500 a person for 10 people,
That's
and
kinda
that's
And you
crazy.
gotta buy food in there.
Yeah.
And they have a chef too. They have a chef on call, 47 a person.
But I mean,
Oh.
like the thing is, if you sell,
Not
if you're
bad.
doing like an
As far as,
event,
like,
go
the
there for
meal,
dinner.
man.
Yeah.
like for your
Drop
birthday
500
or like
on
a
the place,
corporate
and then
event,
47 on the
people
dinner.
are doing that
Yeah.
for sure.
I think the
fuck it.
Twins or something, they're doing like golf.
Oh yeah, you
At
can
the
hit
Twins
golf balls
Stadium, you
off
can
of
hit
the
golf balls.
off of the like.
Oh, that's right, I seen
nosebleeds
that.
into
Yeah,
the field
yeah.
or something.
So it's
That
like,
could
I
be fun.
guess you might as well make,
Like
make
Topgolf.
some money off your
That's
shit.
gas.
Yeah.
If you're an owner, you might as well make some extra bread if you can anywhere.
Anyway,
would.
yeah, any way you can.
I would too.
It's
nigga.
the
I'm doing
21st
skydiving
century,
lessons off the top of the motherfucking
Oh, I mean,
shit.
like shit, you own this building, you fucking
doing
$100
whatever.
million building,
Oh,
like might as
me.
well run it up off that
We
mug.
learning whatever out here.
Facts.
We doing bungee jumping out this hole.
I swear.
I'll be running
Yeah.
professional training camps out that hoe with the athletes.
Yeah, yeah.
That would go crazy.
But we have the
It's just
winter
they may
time
not-
though, so you
yeah.
can't
Yeah,
even
we
use it in
do.
Minnesota for the whole off season. Just about.
the Vikings could be up though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
They could
but
be
they
up.
probably
They do play. They play college bat. They do play some baseball
my
games in
God,
U.S.
that
Bank
stadium.
Stadium. They have the
I've
Gopher
seen college
Gopher
basketball,
games
too.
are in there sometimes for like highlighted games or whatever, just to spice it up. I'm sure.
Oh,
They do
That's
concerts
pretty cool.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Huge
For sure,
concerts,
for sure, for
huge
sure.
people,
You got to
though.
be massive.
US
if
Bank
you're gonna
Stadium?
fill out
Oh
the
my
stadium.
Well, they
God.
have Metallica coming there next year.
I feel
Damn.
like they
That's
had
fucked.
Taylor Swift.
They had Garth
there.
Brooks there recently.
Damn.
Oh, crazy.
He did. That's crazy. Like he's doing U.S. Bank Stadium. That's a big name. I think it was Garth Brooks or like one of Kenny. No, not Kenny Chesney. I think it was.
It
Garth
might have
Brooks.
been one of them.
One of those,
They
'cause-
both big as hell.
That's
They
nuts.
both huge and they'll
Who
definitely
else has been
sell it
doing it? 'Cause I
out.
live
Hell
near there,
yeah,
so
bro.
I see the signs all the time when I drive by.
It's just crazy to me because it's like that,
Who else was
it's
there? There's
just
some
like,
other big names that be there.
Thinking how big the venue is, you're like, God damn, selling
Like that
What
many
is that?
people
Yeah,
to
I don't
see
even know
this
how many
one little
tickets-
ant in
yeah,
the.
yeah,
Jackson,
like,
what's
up
the
in nosebleeds
capacity
for real.
for
That shit is
the U.S.
crazy.
Bank Stadium? Do you know? Off the top of your head, Mister.
He said
That's
25.
what you guessing?
I
What's
feel
y'all
like
guess?
I'm gonna guess 60K.
Yeah, I'm in the 60. I'm in the 60
I
to
don't
50
know
to 60.
why. I don't know
range.
why.
I'll,
60.
yeah, I'll say
Whoa.
like 65K.
I'll meet in the middle at 40 then.
40
It's like 80,
Let's see.
to be like
Wow,
if it's that high, that's
people.
crazy.
65.
Let's
22.
see.
Even 65,000 people
Capacity.
in
For-
one
It's
building.
73K.
Damn.
So we
Yeah.
all were.
For concerts, they do block. I mean, some they probably
that's,
don't, but some
that's
they do
with the
block
club
off.
seating included.
Okay.
So
So
60,
more of like a
66,
Vikings
66K was all seats.
Wow.
So I was close.
That's fucking
Shit.
insane.
So that's like the Vikings games actually almost have 70,000 people
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, every time. When the clubhouse is full, yeah.
God damn.
That
bro,
is-
that's actually crazy.
That's
as
why
fuck.
traffic be so bad.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
70,000 people
Yeah,
are
it's
flowing
crazy.
through there.
That's
and that's
fucked.
not including
That's at least,
people
like,
going to downtown
25,000
bars.
cars.
That's not including
least,
people
like,
just being
20,000 cars, right?
downtown.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
Oh my
So much
100,000
parking
people
bread.
downtown.
So much parking bread. for
100,000 people downtown.
One of my goals
every
one day is
fucking
So what is
Friday.
the
parking
so
ramp.
what is the biggest stadium
You'd
then?
make a killing.
I gotta figure this
The
out.
It's probably a
biggest
soccer stadium or
In
some
the
shit.
U.S.,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I was about to say in the U.S. I don't know.
The biggest stadium in the
they, like,
world or in the U.S.
Mercedes-Benz? I don't know.
For football, it might be the Cowboys Stadium. I feel like.
Really?
It's
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
the
the
like
largest is the
AT&T.
AT&T with
Cowboys.
80K.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? The Rams
Let me see the
Stadium, the LA Rams Stadium. That's one of the
But
one
now
of the
reconfigured, it
smallest-
can fit 100,000.
SoFi?
Yeah, that's one of the least
Oh
amount of
my-
seats because they catered it to the type of audience that they would in LA that would buy tickets. They made more box suites than any other stadium I think ever.
Oh,
Because they knew there'd be more
The
people that
richer
would buy,
crowd,
Yeah.
the
you know,
rich
$10,000,
crowd.
$10,000
makes
suites
sense.
instead of like the same
$100
amount,
seats.
Yeah,
$100
they
$100
be having
tickets.
like Snoop Dogg and all
$20,
types of motherfuckers
Oh,
at the
me.
games and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, good
damn.
celebrities. That's so
They
true.
know,
That's so
they
true.
Know, they knew exactly who their
Wait,
clientele
so
was.
their fucking stadium moves. It expands itself.
So
So it has AT&T Stadium.
Mm.
So
Oh.
it has 80,000, but it can expand itself to 100,000 seats.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Jesus
literally.
Like, do they add some on the bottom floor
Like,
or
I don't
something?
even know how.
For
I
because
feel
sometimes
like,
that's not
I feel like it must
for
get
concerts. They
wider
add
at
them in the
top.
bottom too for the seats, like so
Yeah.
you can be close to the stage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I think that
Yeah,
my
that
dad got
could
some
be true,
Metallica
too,
tickets,
yeah.
and I think those are the ones he got where it's like on the ground.
Oh yeah, the floor seats. It's probably
Oh,
20,000 floor seats or
It's
something.
crazy. They started
But-
promoting that tour.
but it says-
Damn.
But it said
Christ.
it said expandable though. So I'm thinking like the top grows or something.
Yeah.
They can pull. Well, at the Metrodome, for when they would play football games there instead of baseball games,
Mhm.
one of the walls, like on the big back wall of the Metrodome,
Yeah.
like they called it like the pad or whatever.
Mhm.
You'd pull them out like in high school.
Yeah, like how you
bleachers
pull out
would
the
go in and
bleachers,
out.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You would pull
Yeah, so
the
that's
pull,
what I'm
you would
thinking
pull the
they
wall
got,
out
yeah.
for the Vikings games so that it would fit like because
Extra
the football
people.
field
It
is a
would
different
fill
length.
it in.
The baseball
Yeah.
field.
And then,
Oh, that's
and then during
crazy.
baseball season, they would push all the
Push
chairs
them
up, and you
in.
could tell it's like, oh, those are like the
And
seats
then
that are
it just goes
folded up.
straight up.
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh me,
I'm
so
pretty
yeah, I'm
sure.
thinking they got
Yeah.
something like that.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
On some shit like that. I think that's what it did. I could be capping, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, the seats came in and out regardless if it was moved out and just
Yeah.
moved back in.
But
But I think it was folded up.
It makes sense
Jesus.
because all them other fields like remember like those old fields like back in the day like in the NFL when they used to share like the football like
Like the
49ers.
Oakland
Oh,
Athletics and the
yeah.
and the Raiders.
Yeah,
that would have
like-
to play on the
like
would literally
you
have,
would see the dirt from
yeah
the
because it would be
baseball.
overlapping seasons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because they didn't have
Fuck.
turf, so it was overlapping seasons. But I think the
Yeah.
Metrodome was turf though, so it was like it wasn't as big of a deal because you didn't have dirt in there. I don't
tight.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was
different
fucked,
time,
bro.
different era.
That shit was definitely
there's still
fucked.
some. It's crazy because like
Imagine
some
just getting
stadiums are
tackled.
still using like bad
Just full of
stadiums
dirt.
or like multi-use stadiums and shit.
Yeah.
Because the Raiders just got a new stadium like 2 years ago. When they moved to Las Vegas and they just built one out there.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
they were
They've been
literally up
using
until
that
like
bitch
4
hella.
years ago,
Yep.
3 years
They
ago.
got
They were
that
still
club
playing
in
on
that
it.
hoe juking too.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah, they have a
crazy.
club. They have a VIPs.
God.
Like they have bottle service to the VIP seats right behind the end zone at the Vegas
That's
Raider
cool.
Stadium.
That's so cool. That's so
OC.
cool.
And they have like a club in there and shit.
I mean, they
I was
fit
like, if I
their
want to go to,
aesthetic.
We
I
gotta
wanna
go
to-
there
They
once.
play the
at least.
Vikings, I think, in
Turn around.
Vegas
100%.
this year. We should
Really?
go.
Well,
Yeah, we definitely gotta
like,
go.
The
That'd
Vikings,
be
like
fun.
the Raiders play.
early
I think,
or late.
I
If
don't
it
know.
was like in the winter, that'd be cool too. Like
I
if
think
it
I'm
was
pretty
like-
sure. Let me see if they
Yeah,
download
just
schedule.
fine.
leave the snow.
I
I
sw-
see a Vikings game.
I swear, get out the shit.
I mean, in the heat.
August.
No, it's a
Hold
preseason
on.
game. That's
Let's
Buki.
see.
Oh, they don't have the schedule yet. It's
No,
just the
yeah, it
opponents.
didn't pop up.
Oh.
yet.
But
It
the
didn't
Raiders
pop
are a
up yet.
road opponent, though.
They gotta give us a
Mhm.
good time to play them.
So yeah,
Oh,
give us it in the
good
winter
time.
so we can go out there and.
Oh
be
God.
Yeah. So if you happen to be a coordinator for the NFL, just make sure that it
you write
lines
the
up in the
scripts.
summer.
And make sure that we have media passes and that we're like right in the end zone, like right
That's what-
next to the on
We'll
the
perform if you
Viking
want.
side with the bench. Yeah, we'll perform. We'll
If you
bring
need
talk to
halftime
Jay
performer,
We'll give
Z.
you a good price.
Yeah, just talk to Jay Z. Just tell him like we got the cheapest prices in the country, and we'll perform.
We'll pay. Fuck.
Yeah, we'll
give Jay-
We'll
We'll give Jay Z a couple $100. Fuck it.
on me.
We'll buy him
Couple
dinner or
hundred.
something. Dinner.
500K
I'll
or
give
dinner.
Jay-Z I'll give Jay Z a dinner
Jay-Z
video.
500K for a dinner.
On me and a performance.
I'll give him 500.
No, in exchange, so he don't gotta pay. Jay Z doesn't have to pay us to perform, but I'll give a dinner with him. Like he can have a
Shit.
dinner with me.
That happened
In
since our,
exchange.
that
That's
happened
a
since
steal.
he can have
that happened since our last water wave effect. We some nigga paid Dolo $500 for dinner.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember posting.
Oh
about that.
yeah, I
Was
remember
wild.
that. Yep,
Kwame?
yep.
I don't know.
Prince
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 Kumi.
Yeah, I don't know much about that dude, but he was
Yeah.
supposedly representing St. Paul, and he didn't represent St. Paul very well.
Damn.
Yeah, he went on to live on Lake Street, bro. And the first thing this nigga said on the podcast, he said, I'm holding back everything in me to stop me from jumping across this table right now.
To introduce
And
myself for
to
real.
Introduce myself for real to you,
What?
Jake. Well, I'm like, bro.
What he on with him?
I was like, yo, no way
Just-
you
the
hopped on
the
this
whole episode.
podcast.
I felt like he
Yeah,
was just
toss
he was
the
just saying
ass
shit.
nigga.
for
What
content.
wrong
No,
with
I
bro?
felt like bro really
He was
in
overdoing
the
it for the
mirror
content,
the
too.
night
Had
before,
to. Had to.
and he just sat there and tried to train everything he was gonna say.
Yeah.
But he had this automatic thought of what Jake was gonna say, and that
Yeah.
nigga didn't say nothing of what he was gonna say.
So he just came in hot.
This nigga's his second liners were always shot.
Did he say like? I think when he said that, Jake was just. Didn't he say something like,
Were gone.
are you threatening to hit me? Is that what he said? Something like, are you threatening to hit me? What's going on right now?
Oh,
Or something.
me.
He said something like that.
And then bro was like, no, but
It's like-
I was just
Yeah,
like,
just-
yeah,
all
bro, you're
right.
It's like,
just
what are you
sick.
doing right now, friend?
Yeah, I was
all
like,
he did
oh,
was just
you're
kept saying
sick,
he just
bro.
kept saying shit about how like Live on Lake Street doesn't do enough for like enough of the artists or doesn't interview the right people.
So you
Yeah.
gonna
And it's like, well, why
Threaten
don't
the
you
nigga?
interview
Yeah.
them? Then he's
And then
like,
he shot-
because he
and
talked
then he,
about how
like,
he has the
shouted
best
out
platform.
everybody.
Apparently, he has his own podcast show too, and he started shouting
Oh.
out like 50 different barbers. It was funny as hell. He just like, you don't fuck with these enough of these barbers. And then Jake was just like, why do you like what's you and these barbers? Like, what the fuck is
Like,
going on?
literally, bro.
Like, why don't you start a barber podcast or something? It was
Like,
funny
for
as hell.
real, bro.
I was dying watching that shit.
It's
And
just
then
us
he's
But him
like-
paying Dolo
Fuck with
500, I say if you want to get a good word in with Dolo and you don't have any prior connection with him, I'd say yeah, you might as well you're gonna have to pay him to go out to dinner with him for sure. Dolo ain't just gonna pull up to
Damn.
dinner.
Y'all want to
Yeah,
teach
with somebody
you
I don't
nothing
know.
about what you should have said on the damn podcast? Because that nigga
Yeah.
came
Yeah,
on
that
there
was
on some
ruthless.
extra hot shit. I was like,
It's
yo.
stopping me from it's holding everything back from
I
jumping over this
swear.
table right now.
Because
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
Whoa.
because don't get me wrong. I think you can learn a lot of things from a dinner with Dolo.
Yeah.
But one thing that I don't know is if that nigga's ears was working when he was at the dinner with Dolo.
Oh, if it worked.
Because,
Or you didn't ask
bro,
him enough questions. Or
yeah, I
something.
don't think he asked him enough questions. Because the thing is, too, is like, there was a lot of false claiming on he was the biggest platform, like in Minnesota and in St. Paul
I
and shit
seen
like
that. I seen that
He kept
multiple
saying that.
times.
And I didn't,
False
like,
claim,
every-
And then I
has
like
to.
and I like looked at his
Who has to?
platform and even on like Facebook, it
That's
was
what I'm
like
saying.
he had people on there, but the podcast itself was not juiced at all.
No, it
Even
was not
on YouTube,
bro.
nigga had like 40 subs.
No, and the takes was not going. Like people
That
was
stirred
just
a whole
not.
pot for all the podcasts in Minnesota. Everyone started saying that they were the best, and I was dying. I made a post because I was like, all these grown men arguing about who the best podcaster in the game is. Well, I said something like that, and I was like, I'm 24, been doing this shit for 4 years, and I never once cared about like sizing up on anybody else out here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I made a post on the story or something like that because I seen like another guy, I don't know his name, but it was like definitely the oldest looking one of them all. He came on there on some like I'm the best podcaster. I got the most views. I done the most hits.
And motherfuckers
And I was
was
just
backing that nigga
Yeah,
up. Too.
I was
I
like,
seen
but then
that
I checked
shit,
his
I'm like,
Instagram had like 100
bro.
followers, and I was just okay, maybe his Facebook's busting, but he had like one big interview that was like big. One big interview, but it's like at the end of the day, I know I don't got the most views, or I probably don't ask the best questions, so I don't like. But that's not the point. Like,
but it's not a competition.
it's not a
Yeah,
competition at
simply
all.
is
Like,
not that.
like
Yeah,
if
what
we
the
were
fuck?
all like, none of us are none of us are making a living off this shit, so it's not like once if we're all making a living off of it, and we were all like no jumper or academics or fucking Breakfast Club, like who's the biggest of them all, who's doing the most hits, then you could be like comparing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
a
right now,
conversation. You
we're
gotta
You
have
gotta
that.
be
We're
top
talking-
100 on the podcast app at least.
We're
Yeah,
comparing
like,
about our numbers that aren't paying no bills.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're getting 5,000 views per podcast, like that's unless you're doing like 1,000 podcasts a month, you're not paying
Live on
your
Lake
bills.
Street said, "Who shit ain't
Yeah.
paying the bills?"
Well, they
Ooh.
they get paid off of people paying to be on their
No,
show.
yeah, for sure,
Versus
for
like
sure.
how
Oh, yeah,
stream,
you're not paying for-
actually off
for
the
the
streams.
views, yeah,
for sure.
The streams are not
Yeah,
paying you
true.
enough to
They
pay
getting
the
paid
bills.
for the
For
promo.
the
Shit,
content
I don't even
itself,
think I don't
yeah.
even think at No Jumper the streams are paying enough. To
Not
pay the
enough.
bills.
Hell no.
Not
Like
enough.
honestly, like it's
Not in no $1 million
shade.
They charge
warehouse.
them 500 for
No,
an
no,
IG
no.
post.
No
No.
shade.
But just in
It's just-
reality,
that's just how
though.
the game works.
They say-
Reality,
yeah, every YouTuber
sponsorships
knows
are
that.
probably paying the bills.
Every YouTuber
100%.
knows that. You
Yeah,
don't
and
get
probably
paid
merch
is
off
is
of
fucking
paying the bills.
merch.
And you say
Yeah,
and you say one
100%.
you say one too many swear words, boom, you're not making no money off
Oh,
the video.
hell
Yeah,
So,
no,
like,
literally cooked.
That's facts.
Yeah.
I think it's something
so-
like if you say like anything vulgar in
the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which 10 minutes?
First 10 minutes, that's when the algorithm is like looking for it the most.
Ooh,
Oh my
wow.
god, I thought it was the
There's
first
so
30
No jumpers.
seconds.
So no jumpers started
That's
like
crazy.
pre-recording most of their live shows now, or at least some of them, so that they could cut out the bad words and stuff more, like so that they don't have to worry about that.
I
as
mean,
much.
they don't even be showing
Jeez,
the
that's crazy.
punches or the blood no more.
Yeah, you have to blur all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Or
They
else
be
YouTube,
cutting
because
it.
YouTube will strike
Damn,
you
they're
and
really
take your
on
shit.
that.
Because YouTube's been deleting people's pages and shit, so it's like you gotta be careful. Like you can't post nothing that's like if
I
that
mean-
part got cut out, we're back
I mean,
YouTube.
it
Some
ain't-
crazy. There's
it
just like
ain't-
it's
I
not
wouldn't say
nothing
it's worth
crazy.
taking out.
I just don't
It's
want
not-
to. But
yeah,
but
it's
the
not-
but the thing
yeah,
is,
If it ain't
you
get caught
can't
by
show
YouTube,
you
then-
can't show that stuff on YouTube though. So like
But
that
you know
could be a
it's-
hard strike if
but,
it came up
Bro,
in
I
one
can
algorithm
name
one
3
day.
music
That's
videos
crazy.
right now that they got them in there. I can merge.
But they'll be blurred at least.
no,
No, surprisingly not whatsoever.
Look up Young Thug. Look up Travis Scott. There's videos of both of them with whole nipples out on YouTube.
Crazy.
I swear to God.
Because
And
there
they
actually
kept it
is
up
new
for
rules.
years.
No,
They
listen, but
kept it up for
there is
years.
gonna be new rules though about like because transgender like nipples like if you're a guy going to a girl versus a girl going to a guy, if girls are allowed. Because no, Instagram just made a rule, a new rule that's supposed to come into effect where they're gonna allow breasts to be like seen on there or something because of just I mean the world's changing on the way that all
I mean, they
genders and
already
stuff is like
passed a
accepted.
law where women could walk outside topless legally.
Yeah, it's
But
like
they
it's
just
a lot of
obviously
rules.
don't do
I'm gonna
that.
look that. I
Yeah.
want to see the exact rule because it's like a
I
lot of that
remember
type
that.
of stuff is.
Yeah.
starting
I'm
to
pretty
change.
sure there's like maternity videos on YouTube too.
Mm.
So like there's they do have a detection for it,
Mhm.
and it probably just depends on who can watch your video. Like if you had like a video that's only only 18 plus
Ah,
can like you
yes.
have to sign in to be able to watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe it lets it pass.
Like age
Because I
restrictions.
know that there's bad music videos on YouTube.
Dude,
Wow.
I feel like there was a day recently where we were watching a music video in here, and we
Yeah.
were caught very off guard. Like,
Yeah,
whoa,
like what is going on? Like I could have sworn like there's like a Don Tolliver video or like Nav or somebody
one of
they just
those-
in a strip club and there's
And it's just
you can
straight
literally
up-
see everything.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's allowed then.
Yeah,
I don't-
like I don't
but-
know if that's because
so,
it's a strip club
via-
or what. But
Via the New York Post, Facebook and Instagram, this was in January of this year, Facebook and Instagram may allow transgender and non-binary users to flash their bare breasts, but women who were born female and who are eager to free the nipple are out of luck, according to Meta Advisory Board.
How do they know if you're born?
I don't
I
know,
guess
there's a-
you put your
For your gender, your
pronoun on there?
pronouns, yeah.
But like but that's still just a click of a button.
Yeah, you
So
just
now
change your pronoun.
It is.
Because
As long as the
thing
person in the
is
photo is
technically,
transgender or binary,
you can-
non-binary.
I guess technically you can change your gender whenever you want
to.
So like
Mhm.
you could be like, I now identify, like I could be talking to you right now
Yeah.
as a man, and I
And
can
just
tell
be
you now
like,
I
"I'm
identify
Caesar."
as a woman, and now you have to address me as a
Now you
Yes.
may call me.
So I guess that's the same thing
Caesar.
as a click of a
Could-
button.
so they
Technically,
could just because like what I'm concerned about is like
You might have to like apply for
bypassing
it or
age
something.
restrictions, and now you have like women who are like promoting now like
To
sexual
kids,
content
to
to
kids.
people who are underage.
Yeah,
and now
I-
it passes
I mean,
through.
I feel like
I guess it happened. I guess it still happens.
There has to be
now,
some
though. I
type
guess
of
it's-
like.
Yeah.
There has to
I
be
guess
some
it's just
type
not
of.
just pure nudity. It still
yeah, because
happens.
like
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like a person like Lena the Plug or something is probably private on Instagram because they don't want to get banned, but obviously a kid can still request to follow them, and she's probably not looking at every single person. You know, she's just letting the request
probably
go
all get
for
let in, yeah.
everybody let in at one time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's
weird.
tragic for these kids nowadays, bro.
They got the most off-brandest pronouns. The EAM ear.
What's that one? What's that?
What
What's
is
that?
that?
I have no clue. Those are all different.
EAM,
Those are all
like
different
the letters.
pronouns. Yeah. Letter E is a pronoun. EY
make sure
is
they
a
get them all.
pronoun. EM is a pronoun. EIR.
That's on Instagram options.
I could see how M maybe could be a pronoun because you
And
like you, M,
EIR.
like you tell them.
Maybe it's just
like- I don't know. That's
I,
different.
you, he, she, it, we, they, me, him, her, us.
I
and them.
identify as
Sounds like you're
Zem.
rapping.
I swear, it felt like it.
Zim.
That's not even the right one.
I want to be
I'm
Zir,
looking at the wrong
the
one.
XYR.
On me, the Zer.
Zer.
That's ZR. ZR got his own pronoun.
The Zers and the C-Sims.
Two letter shit.
I identify as that. Whatever that is, it's probably like an alien.
You know what's funny? When I was on the phone with ZR's cousin or whoever, the other dude that was in the music video, the Prince of the City one, that was at the end of it. Remember, he said, ZR was like, my brother, whatever, my best friend, two letter shit, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, it's me from the Prince of the City video. I was like, the two letter shit guy. He was like, yeah. He was like, I was like, he said, I forget what his name was. It was just say JT for lack of not knowing. He's like, is JT? I was like, oh, two letter shit. And he was like, yeah. I was like, no way. I was like, no way that it worked. I was like, no way that worked. Because CR said that at the end of our video. He's like, this is my brother, my best friend. Whatever, because they both had two letters as their nicknames, and he's like, two letter shit. And I was-
shit.
Oh,
Two
I
letter
remember
shit.
that
Yeah.
part when we recorded that shit. I was like, this nigga's off.
All fit.
Man, coming home soon, man.
Come home soon, man. Where's
That's
DR?
right. That's right.
Coming back from the motherland.
Come back, ready to hit the ground running. Hopefully. We'd
Yes,
like
sir.
to see.
Oh, we were just talking about No Jumper though. It's crazy that we missed. I feel like since we missed like the first 3 months or 2 months of Water Wave Effect, we never got to like talk about all the drama that was going on over there.
Oh yeah,
But
with the
there's been a
house
lot of
phone
shit.
and-
House Phone left their whole crew, and Blasey and them, they all left No Jumper.
Oh, they've left
left.
now.
They
I
got
didn't
their
know
own
they left.
platform now. They
People getting in fights, niggas
bigger
doing rap
bros.
battles and shit
Yeah,
to try and
they're
prove
beefing,
it.
they're
I
beefing.
thought House Phone and Adam ended up squashing.
They
it.
squashed
But it's
it,
something
and he
that's
still
still gonna-
left
it's
because
something
that's gonna be-
like,
it's
it
gonna
was
be around
haunting
him.
his past, so it's like he can't just be around
Yeah,
that
he
environment.
can't
no
show
more.
up there every day and sit on a podcast with him. And it's like he's.
That's
I wouldn't say
so
he's well
sad.
overdue to like do his own platform, but he started his own clothing brand a couple years ago, super successful, and like his disconnected show that he was doing on there, he could easily just do it on his own channel, and it
Yeah.
wouldn't do the exact same numbers, but it would still do good numbers because they would support him.
Yeah.
So they started it's like biggest bro entertainment, because that was like a thing they would say instead of big bro, they'd be like biggest bro. They would
Biggest
say that
bro.
on their show, so that they started
corny.
biggest bro entertainment. See, they're at 33,000 subscribers already.
Not bad.
Yeah, not shit.
13 videos, and they call on their show Reconnected. Episode
Yeah,
one.
they reconnected him and Blasey.
They have 2 episodes. The first episode that was
I think Pot Lord
2
be on
weeks
there,
ago.
too.
Yep, it's their whole same
Oh,
crew.
shit.
Yeah, Yuri,
Yeah,
Blasey,
yeah,
Pablo.
So Yuri left No Jumper.
No, he
he's
just still probably edits.
Just working both.
He still
sides.
does like he's like he be on like the live streams and
Mhm.
shit, but he doesn't. I don't think he does like the editing shit anymore. But
That's crazy.
yeah, they got
That
and
is
they got
crazy.
clips and shit, but their episodes be doing decent. They got
Yeah.
33K in the first 2 weeks, so you know that
Good
people
shit.
was really supporting that
Yeah,
shit.
good
And
trans.
like-
Blasey's
yeah,
a really a really popular designer too. I think he's designed like I think he did like the Juice WRLD V-Lone piece or something. That was like one of his like
Yeah.
more like well noted
He's
pieces.
cold.
Oh,
He's cold
shit.
with the
Yeah.
what is it?
like the
Photoshop?
Adobe
Photoshop, yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
His brand is Nothing Personal. If you've ever heard of that, that's his brand, but it's bigger and
Mhm.
obviously bigger in like Cali. Like,
Yeah,
people don't
for
be wearing
sure.
that shit
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
Bro, be selling out like the craziest shirts.
No, yeah, I went to
Oh,
his
just
gram.
random-
He
he just
had
has
some
random shit on
nutty
I feel like I gotta
pieces.
look this stuff up. You said what is it called one more time?
Nothing Personal. His name is Blasey, Blazzy. He be designing a bunch of shit. He did like a Runts collab or in like or something like where he designed like a Runts phone case or I don't know. He did some shit with them.
Damn.
He just an artsy dude though.
Whoa,
He's
yeah, no,
pretty.
his shit-
Artiste.
No, his shit definitely goes crazy.
He
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
the blurry brick money brick or whatever too recently. Like the stack, not the blurry one. The money piggy bank. The blurry one was Misfits. The money piggy bank was like a stack. Like you see like a big thing of money
Stack of
stacked
money,
up
but it was
hundreds.
actually
That was
just
a
a
piggy bank. Yeah, he
yeah.
dropped that recently. It's
Wow.
That's
pretty
pretty
That's fire.
gas. Now
That's
that's a
super fire.
fire ass drop. I can't lie.
That is cool.
Oh yeah, but bro, the 2-letter nigga, his name was YG.
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 2-letter shit.
But damn, yeah, I buy
2-letter.
that money thing.
YG.
Hell yeah.
Well, might be time to end the pod.
My
Quick
God.
fun
Episode
fact: the biggest stadium in the
7,600.
world is 150,000 max capacity.
Wow. Where?
Sell it
I
out.
don't even have it pulled up anymore.
Damn.
Who do you think? What
Wait,
artist?
what
could
was
sell
his
that
gram
out?
again?
Abstain.
Bad Bunny, maybe.
Well, yeah, what artist could sell that?
On a
out?
good day.
Probably Bad Bunny, right? Maybe.
On a
Could
good
he?
day, they'd have to get the whole fucking city
Whole
out.
It depends-
country
Maybe
in
the
that
whole
motherfucker.
Okay,
country
if you
in
could
that.
transfer that stadium to whatever market it would need to be in to sell it out, like who could sell it out? Like who? Like Michael Jackson? Could he sell 150,000 tickets
probably. Yeah,
Michael-
probably.
at the time?
If it was in like
Prince?
London
maybe? I
or
don't know how
some
big he
shit,
was.
I
Yeah.
could see maybe Michael doing that at like his peak.
If he came back from the dead
Oh wow!
and he arisen and he was like, "I'm gonna do one more show and then die again."
Oh wow! You would have people coming.
nigga
People would start traveling like
Yeah.
this is a new settlement. They'd just be
How much would the
now
tickets be?
pillaging on a pilgrimage over to the Michael
But
Jackson show.
niggas would be out there catching
People
bodies
be
for them tickets.
outside.
bro.
People be outside the stadium
Yeah.
just to hear it.
Like it was.
Yeah, I
Jesus.
mean, 'cause,
That'd
like,
be
How much would the
fucking
tickets
crazy.
be? Like 100K a ticket
Oh god.
I mean, at least like
for
10
the work
bands.
for the
That'd be
nosebleeds?
like 10
100K.
At least
bands.
10 bands.
But think about it.
right?
How many rich people in the if 100 the richest 150,000 people bought a ticket, they could all pay 100K for sure.
They could do that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean,
Well,
there's
they
there's
want-
probably
Resale market
I
would
don't
be
know.
there's
crazy.
probably like you could probably there's probably like in the millions with amount of people
be like
who are
10
like
million
wealthy
for-
enough in the world to be who could
like 10
realistically
million for
probably
a
do
front row
that
seat
if they
next to
wanted
the
to.
stage.
Yeah.
10 million. And then there's like
if they
1,000 of
okay
those
maybe
tickets.
10 million's a lot, but I don't know. I mean,
Maybe.
there's a lot of
So
rich
there's-
people out here
There's
though.
billionaires there's people that would pay $10 million to sit next to the stage of Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
came
I
back
guess we
from
are
the
talking
life,
about
came back
Michael
from the
Jackson.
dead and performed.
That'd be crazy, bro.
People-
That'd be crazy.
He better look crispy. That nigga better not look like a zombie.
Yeah,
better
he-
not
he
look
gonna
like
miss it,
Thriller.
limbs
He's
and
gonna do
shit.
That nigga
Thriller
better
and do the
not
zombie
look
It's
thing.
a
Thriller.
thriller. His nigga
Oh,
arm
me.
fall off.
Oh my
It's like, I got his finger. I got his
Janet
finger.
Jackson's coming here in a few months.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Where?
Janet
Sean?
Janet
Oh,
Jackson.
that's crazy.
That's his
Mhm.
sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's coming here in a few months. My mom's friend bought a bunch of tickets, so she's going.
Wow.
What about the Jackson 5, little dirty ass?
There was a dude who bought 4 tickets to our first Av show and he didn't pull up.
Wow.
Damn, shout him out.
Shout out
Yeah.
him. But,
Shout out, bro.
but yeah,
Oh, like he
he
Like-
bought the tickets.
Like
and
he
didn't
bought
come.
the tickets, but he couldn't come.
oh type shit. Real nigga shit.
Just geeked out.
2-letter shit.
Still
for real.
there,
Oh, me.
still support.
That's real.
Yeah, 2-letter shit for sure. That's certified.
Biggest
2-letter
bro
shit.
shit.
I mean, biggest bro shit.
Bro.
If you can't come to our show,
Biggest
just
bro.
buy some tickets and let us know. Ooh, what's a rhyme?
Let us
And
know.
Nice
if you let
sir.
us know, we'll show you love for show.
If you let us know, you might get some. I'm just kidding. I was gonna say a little
You
reference.
might get some snow.
Not from us.
Not from us, but at your front door because it's a bad weather day.
It's Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Cut outside.
All right, man. All right, Waterway family.
Yeah,
It
so
was great.
Get up with y'all,
Chilling
youngins.
with
Shout out
y'all.
Jackson for
Sorry.
clicking the buttons back and forth.
Shout
Love
out
every single one of y'all.
Jackson.
Shout out
Shout out
Jack.
to everybody.
Editing these
Shout out
clips
to everybody
and
on the
putting
planet,
logos
man.
in the
All 8 billion of
corners
us, man.
and making sure we sound and look good and all that. Camera's almost dead, so it's perfect.
15,
Tune in every
21.
Thursday and Saturday morning for the Water Wave morning show with me and Wayne from St. Omo. We'll probably have some extra guests on there eventually, but we gonna try to figure this shit out. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna set it up in the morning. We gonna make it
You
happen.
busting round one.
Get it going. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about on there. Hopefully it's busting. And yeah.
Yeah, make sure you drink plenty of Northern Chill.
All right, I drank mine and crushed it. That's how you know it was good.
Bro, that shit.
Yeah.
Thirst bucket bone. See y'all later. 1521 Como Avenue, Southeast Minneapolis, Minnesota. Bye.